Quiero. Hello, everybody. Hi, quiero. Welcome. Hi, Magician. Hi, Sasori. Hello, Roxy. How you all doing? Hi. I'm gonna put my study glasses on. It's study time. We're gonna learn Japanese. Let me get rid of this. Ew, gross. Ew. Old head pats, gross. Blech, don't want that around. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Frogation. We are once again gathered here today to study Japanese. Isn't that cool? We're going to be reading One Piece, the colored manga version. Immediately, I noticed something. The furigana, kind of hard to read when the background of the frame is black. Luckily, that's only, I think, in the flashback. But yeah, we're gonna be reading One Piece. I've been reading a lot of manga recently. I was kind of bouncing between this one and Gotobu no Hanayome, or quintessential quintuplets, which we might switch over to if people want to later. But I figured One Piece, everybody knows about One Piece. It's a classic. We'll read the Japanese manga. We'll read it together. Hold on. This is weird. Why is there a black background? I thought we... Hold on here. Hold on. Hold your horses. What is going on here? Let me get the manga group and let's go to the C reader. Why? Huh? Eh? Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little bit weird. But there we go. We figured it out. We solved it. We solved it together. Teamwork. That's what this is all about. It's all about teamwork, right? Apparently, I don't know if it's been shrunk or whatever, but the group is being weird. Okay, so I'm moving a couple of things around. I had stuff set up before stream, but we had some glitch gremlins running around, making things weird. So, already here, Katsude, Once Upon a Time, this shows up over here. Wait, why isn't my... Oh, there we go, Katsude, which means Once Upon a Time, which I actually didn't know. And here we can like write a kanji and it goes, oh, it's probably this kanji. Mi, which means body, or it's used for a lot of different things. But yeah, we can write in here and it will be like, oh, it's probably teki, target. So it'll be like mato. I guess mato is the reading when it's just the kanji in itself. Teki, in mock teki, for example, if you want to go for like what's your target, what's your goal, you go me or moku, which is the I, and then teki is wait, how did I write that again? It's something like this, like this one. No? let me write it out. I'm very bad at remembering how to write. There we go, mokteki. It was kind of close to that. So teki in this case is target, and I is I target. So it's I target, your objective, your purpose, your goal. So we're gonna be using translation here, up here. If there's words I don't know, otherwise I'll explain them to you. And we can even draw kanji here if they show up and we can't read the furigana, which shouldn't be a problem. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII, which doesn't have furigana. And in case you're unfamiliar with Japanese, furigana is, I'll show you in the comic, this little line here right next to the kanji is actually hiragana reading. So a lot of manga will have... Sorry, I just jumped straight into this. How are you guys doing, by the way? Happy Sunday. But when you write manga for younger kids, younger audience, usually they include furigana, which is basically how the kanji is read. So this here is boken, which is adventure. So you might know that from Jojo no Kimyo na Boken, which is the bizarre adventures of Jojo. So this is adventure, boken. Yoake. Yoake means the dawn. So Roman's dawn, the dawn of adventure. Yo is evening and ake is light. So this is basically the dawn. I don't know why they use yo for evening. They should maybe use asa ake, maybe like morning light, but I don't know. Maybe twilight and dawn are the same in Japanese. I don't know. Dai ichi wa. So this is the first chapter. Roman's Dawn. So that was like the original name for One Piece before it became the One Piece. And I think the kind of prototype One Piece that Oda drew before One Piece was called Roman's Dawn. I'm not entirely sure. But this is like the second draft of his story that he made. Oda is a really cool guy. He wrote a very heartfelt message to Akira Toriyama. They were really close to each other. Toriyama kind of considered him like his sort of spiritual successor, I believe, and they did a bunch of crossover work together. So Oda, however, did also go out and defend the guy who made Kenshin, who had like, if I'm not mistaken, had like a bunch of nudes of children lying around, and Oda was like, no, he's a good guy actually. And I know Oda worked for him. He was his assistant for a while, but like, dude, dude, the guy had like child porn. So whatever. Like, we're not here to talk about that. But I'm going to be reading this, and you can read along if you want. There is on my Discord. I've uploaded the PDF. Don't sue me, please. You can find the PDF there. I will delete it after we're done with this, and I'll upload it again for the next time we do this. So you can read along if you want, because I know the kanji might be a little bit small if you're watching this on your phone, or if you have a lower bitrate. I tried to make this as big as I could. This is decent size for me. I can read most of it. Some of the furigana here, I can kind of make it out, but a lot of it is training. Like, you learn to recognize shapes a lot in Japanese. So, Tomi... Hold on. Sorry, I got a piece of chicken in my throat. I was eating Thai food right before the stream. Sorry. I was choking on chicken. Chicken choker. But this is Tomi Meze Chikara. That doesn't really, like, Chikara I knew. And Tomi is treasure. It's like riches or treasures. Meze is fame, and Chikara is power. This kanji means power. I think the world's strongest man. Who was it? Was it? Who was it that was showing me? Was it Totokun that was showing me one of the strong men? And he had this kanji backwards on one of his pecs. It's like, that's not how it works, dude. That's not how it works. But this is Chikara, and if you put rice field on top of it, you get Otoko, which is man. So man so rice field, strength of a rice field is man. But Onna, the kanji for woman, is its own kanji. It's not compounded of other characters, if I recall correctly. It kind of looks like 10,000 man. So maybe it's related to that, but you don't... No, it doesn't actually. No, it doesn't. No, I was thinking about whole, direction, or which is used in tabi and stuff like that. Anyway, whatever. We're going to be reading this, and hopefully we'll finish a couple of chapters. And if you have any questions about a kanji, or if you have any pointers, just let me know. This is actually mostly just to keep myself to practice Japanese. Because I really am on like a roll in terms of learning it now, and I want to see how far I can get in the One Piece manga. I used to translate the colored version. I got the first entire volume translated. It's like 200 pages, but it was really, really slow. And I do feel like I'm a lot better in Japanese now, so we're gonna jump into it, and I'm probably gonna get stuck with a lot of things, but I do feel like if you're learning a language, if you're learning Japanese, there's absolutely no shame in learning something that you're familiar with. For example, since I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, a lot of times I can kind of draw out the meaning of a sentence even if I can't read it entirely, simply because I played Final Fantasy VII so much. I'm thinking of playing Chrono Trigger as well, because I can imagine that's a very simple game in terms of its vocabulary as well. But it's really kind of different. Like, some really complicated manga will have furigana, some won't. Just because it has furigana doesn't mean it's going to be very easy to read. It just means that it's aimed at a slightly younger audience. I wanted to read Delicious in Dungeon, but Dungeon Meshi, as it's called, doesn't have furigana. And it has a lot of complicated kanji very early on, so it would be very slow reading, I feel. I'm not so confident in my Japanese that I would be able to pronounce it. Like, I could probably understand most of it by reading, but I wouldn't be able to pronounce everything, and that would make for a pretty boring stream. So that's the thing, like, you could be able to read Japanese, but not be able to pronounce it because you don't know how it's pronounced, but you know what the kanji mean. So, for example, Kaizoku. This is Kai, ocean, Zoku for family or group or tribe even. It's used for Zoku is used for tribe, and this is emperor, king, Kaizogo. So the king of pirates, Kaizogo, Gold Roja. This is katakana here. Japanese is divided into basically 3 or 4 ways of writing. You have hiragana, which is these first characters here, and they're divided into a, I, u, e, o. So it's basically based on phonemes. So you have a, I, u, e, o, kakikuke ko, tachitute to, sashisuse so, akasata, naninune no, hahifuhe ho, hama, mamimume mo, ya, yu, yo, rarirurero, o, n. So ya is only ya, yu, yo. So it isn't ya, yi, yu, yo. So there isn't a yi in Japanese. Yi. There isn't a ye. There's only ya, yu, yo. And wa. Oh, I forgot wa. Wa and wo. But no I, u, e. Wa, wo. And then n, which is the only consonants. It's the only consonant. So you've probably seen anime where they do like, they do a game where you say a word and someone has to use the last character for that word and make another word. Shiritori, I think it's called. Shiritori. And if you say a word that ends with n, that's your loss. Like Gundam. No, Gundam is m. But if you went to say like Kantan, for example, easy, you would lose because you can't start a word on n. Because it's just n. It doesn't have a vowel. And no word starts with just n. It starts with ha or hu or he or ho. And hu can also be hu. So it's a bit complicated, but generally speaking, I will read this out loud and I will translate what it means and we'll move along. And we can discuss like, different interpretations and stuff, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy. Again, if you have any questions, just hit me up in the chat, and we'll move on. And also let me know if it goes too fast. I don't think I'm a very fast reader, but if I do gloss over something, just let me know and we can cover it more. But basically, this is the oh my goodness, cute glimpse. Hello, welcome to the Frogregation. Kiddo. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome. Happy Sunday. We're just about to start reading One Piece. Hope you're doing well. So, Tomi, Meise, Chikara. So, treasure, fame, strength, or power. Katsute, この世のすべてを手に入れた男. So katsute means long ago. この世のすべてを. So この世のすべてを手に入れた男. So the man who had everything in the world in the palm of his hand. 手に入れる, 手に入れた will show up a lot in role-playing games. It basically means to take it in your hand or to hold in your hand, to get something. So if you get like a potion, it would be potion o te ni ireta. You got a potion in your hand. Hello, hi Sap. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing a lot better, thank you. Today I'm doing really good. I was so happy after yesterday's stream. Like I was riding high on the endorphins. God damn, the ending of Final Fantasy VII was great. I was so excited. I want to play Rebirth. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII the whole day, like the original Final Fantasy VII. I just got to Junon. I did the first Condor Tower mission, and it's a lot of fun. There's so many things I didn't even remember because I always stopped playing around Midgar. I never did like the Junon, the Condor stuff. But I'm very good. Hope you're doing good too. So Tomi Meise Chikara. I always said Keisei when I was listening to the anime, but it's Meise. Tomi Meise Chikara. かつてこの世のすべてを手に入れた男. So a long time ago, the man who had the whole world in his hand, Kaizoku Gold Roger. So the king of pirates, Gold Roger. Kaizoku, pirate. 彼の死に沢に放ったよく. Oh god, yeah. Never played Final Fantasy, but thinking about getting it now after Steam. Oh, that's really nice. I'm happy to hear that. You should play Final Fantasy. I think the original Final Fantasy VII is a lot of fun. If you end up getting it on Steam, hit me up on my Discord or something, and I'll give you a link to some mods. I think the number one mod you want for the original Final Fantasy VII is to remove the mouse. You don't want to have mouse in it because it looks really dumb. And for some reason, they kept those for the PC version. So my suggestion is to just like download that mod and maybe get like some high-res background mods and stuff like that. I can show you. Final Fantasy VII, the original game, you can also speed it up, which is really good because random encounters are a little bit annoying. But Kare no Shinizawa ni oh my god, Hana? Yeah, this furigana is very hard to read. Hanatsu? Oh, Hanatta. Is this a small tsu or a big tsu? I can't really tell. Hanatsuta. Let me actually look that up. Hanatsuta. Nope, it's Hanasu is no wait. Hanasu is this is to let go. Hanatta. Yeah, it's Hanatta. Okay, so this is weird. This tsu here. Oh, whoops. This tsu. No. The heck? How did we fall? How did we get this far away? So this tsu here. Generally, when there's a small tsu before another character, that means it's like a double consonant. So hanatta instead of hanata. Hanatta. But this tsu is roughly the same size. So katsutte. This tsu is a big tsu, and this is a small tsu. You can see there's barely any difference. But this big tsu means katsutte, and this hanatta. That's why I was confused. I was like, hanatsuta? That's not a word. But hanasu is to release. So, kare no shin ni zawa ni. Zawa. Is that after? Zawa. No, it's not zawa. Is it just Saba? Am I reading it wrong? See, this is the problem. It's Kiwa. Is it Kiwa? Kare no shi ni Saba ni. What the fuck is that? Look, this is really hard to read. Like, I'm just gonna draw the kanji, and we'll figure out what the meaning is. Okay, that was ugly, but we'll get it. It kind of looks like Matsuri, to be honest. Festival. Oh, hold on. Let me redo this. That turned out really ugly. I'm drawing with my mouse, so you're not allowed to make fun of me. Whatever. And then te. Here we go. Sai? Atoni. Sai ni. Is it Sai? Kare no shini. Kare no shinigawa ni. Shinigiwa. Gi. It's gi. Shinigiwa ni. Okay, that's a weird reading. Kare no shinigiwa ni. Shinigiwa. But yeah, this is after. So this kanji here is after. Kare no shinigiwa ni. Shinigiwa. I've never heard that word before. Kare no shinigiwa ni. Shinigiwa ni. So after his death, hanatta hitokoto wa genyokai no hitobito o umi e kari tatteta. Okay, so the words he said, the word hanatta hitokoto wa. So the one word after his death, the word that he said, the word that he released, senyo kai, the whole world no hitobito, the people of the whole all the people of the world, umi e, this is like dame. Dame. No, it's not dame. That's fat horse. Okay, but it is horse. It's used as a horse radical. Every time you read a manga, the first chapter is gonna have a lot of complicated backstory, which will be very hard to read, and that's like for parents to read to their kids. Oh wait, no, that's Uma, but I did it wrong. I forgot the other radical. Hold on. Whoop. See, you can actually draw it pretty well. Uma, and then it's this one, which is not Isha, but it's damn similar. Okay, boink. Drive? Ka. Soka. Umie kari. Is it umie kari. Umie kari. Oh, umie kari tateta. Umie kari tateta. So, when he died, the one word that he released, or upon his death, he said a word that sent the whole world's population traveling to the sea, or drove them all to the sea. So yeah, the treasure, fame, power. Long ago, the man who held it all in the palm of his hand, the Pirate King Gold Roger, upon his death, his final words sent all the people of the world, drove all the people of the world towards the seas. Ore no zaiho ka? My treasure? Zaiho? Ore no zaiho? I think zaiho is treasure. Yeah, ore no zaiho ka? Hoshikeria. This is very slangy, so it's a little bit hard to pronounce, but hoshi, this is to wish. Hoshikeria. Kurete yaruze. So if you wish it, hoshikeria. So if this is something you desire, hoshikeria kurete yaru. I'll give it to you, ze. Kureru is to give. Kurete yaru. So I'll give it to you. I'll hand it over to you. Ze. It's like a very masculine way of talking. Kurete yaru. So yaru is to do. So kureru usually is just to give, but if you want to give the verb a little bit more of an oomph, you can conjugate it kurete or tabete yaru. I'll eat it. Kurete yaru. I'll give it. Koroshi yaru. I'll kill you. Like that. And ze is like a masculine way of ending it. So kurete yaru ze. Nya, he's grinning. Sagashite miro. Kono you no subete o soku ni oite kita. So search for it. Look around for it. Sagasu is to look around for it. Sagashite miro. Kono you no subete o soku ni oite kita. I left all of it. Kono you no subete. Everything in this world, or like kono you no subete. So everything in this world, or everything in it. Subete o soku ni oite kita. I left it all in that one place. Oite de oku, to remain. Oite kita, or to place, I guess. Dai kaizoku jidai o mukaeru. So that would bring forth the age, jidai, age, kaizoku, pirates, dai. So the great pirate age was brought about. Mukaeru. Mukaeru is to bring. You can like kohi o mukaete kita. So I brought some coffee, but this is saying that his final words brought about the age of pirates. The great age of pirates. I'm thinking blueberry soup, by the way. I love blueberry soup. It's so good. I get like blueberry soup powder, and it's just so good. Whoa! They're all screaming, and here goes Zach. This is the sound of him getting impaled by the spears. Zach. And you can see all these pirates here. God, his style has really changed. Is that blue-haired Zoro? It might be. Zoro. Yay! Okay, we're starting the first chapter. Dai ichi wa Romance Dawn. Boken no Yoake. The Dawn of Adventure. The first chapter of Romance Dawn, the Dawn of Adventure. Look, it's Luffy! Look at my boy. Look at this boy. He's so happy. Look at his groin. Anyway. Koko wa chisana minato mura da. So this is a small, chisana, minato mura da. So a small harbor town. Human error, hello. How you doing? Welcome. I mean, his crotch is right in view, right? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It's right there. Just look at it. Just stare at it. Gawk at it. Look at this cow here in the background. That's a lot of work put into that cow. Koko wa chisana minato mura da. Minato means harbor. Mura means town. First thing I see you showing crotch. Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. God, the drawings are so ugly. It took a long time for me to get into One Piece because I absolutely hated the art. I was super into the Dragon Ball manga. I was reading the Swedish translation of the Dragon Ball manga, and then a friend of mine showed me One Piece. And I was like, I don't like this. The art style is so crap, but I gave it a try and then I got hooked. Frog with the crotch shot. What will he do? Sniffa. Boy smell. Hi Neil. Hello. How you doing? Welcome everybody. Have some blueberry soup and read some manga with me. Mookie. This is like an angry monkey noise. Mookie. I love it. Boy smell. 俺は遊び半分なんかじゃない. I'm not even half joking. I'm not even half playing around. 遊び asobu, to play. 半分 half. So this is not even half playing around. 俺は遊び半分なんかじゃない. I'm not even half joking. もうあったのもうあったますまたまもうあったまきたもうあったまきたあったまきた Tamakita. I don't know what that means. It's warm now. Mo atta. Mo aru. Mo aru? というね。ある。Okay, well, I've already decided. I guess that might be what it means. I'm not entirely sure. 証拠を見せてやる。見せてやる。やる。見せてやる。I don't like やる。やる。Not やる。I like やる。やる because that's like やろう. I like やろう more than やる. やる is like the basic form. やろう is more of a masculine way of saying it. やろう。証拠を見せてやる. I'm gonna show you my 証拠 is I think sincerity. I think 証 is like it's 証拠. Shoko. Evidence. Oh, okay. Evidence. Sure. I was completely wrong. So this sho here is composed of the you or the speech or word radical here, and this is this radical. You've probably seen it in an anime when they do like if in you know in the Western world you do 4 lines and then slice across it with 1 line and that's 5. In Japan they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they do the same thing. They count with the hello Numbrao, how you doing? Hello. What are you staring at me for? What are you staring at me for? Chi. And then you got dun happening here in the background. Dun is like I think it's Oda's favorite sound effect. It's basically just ta-da or ba-dong. And shoko o misete yaru. I'm gonna show you some proof that I'm not messing around. I'm not even playing around. Mura no shonen Monkey D. Luffy. So a young boy of the village, Monkey D. Luffy. Or Luffy D. Monkey. That's his actual name. Luffy D. Monkey. He's a monkey. Da ha ha! Oh, yatte miro! Ha ha ha! Yeah, do it! I only read like volume 10. Ooh, I need to pick it up again. Well, aren't they on like volume 100 or something? 110? One Piece has been going on for way too long. Let's get some chill One Piece vibes playing in the background. Actually, let's get some different music. One Piece. One Piece. Okay, can I just show you guys?
Okay, the bit.
I just want to show you guys a really funny little. It's horrible, but also like really funny. Let me get the window. This guy's animations are high tier. I love his animations. They remind me a lot of like
Okay, the bit.
very early. He has a very particular art style. Let me just. Let's see here. Can I get it? Oh, I gotta move it up. Hold on. Oh, no. I mean, we'll read this, and if people would rather we read Gotobu no Hanayome or Quintessential Quintuplets, we can switch to that later. But I just wanted to do something easy as like a warm-up. Here we go. Shanks is so cool in this chapter too, but he shows up grand total one other time and all what I read. Yeah, no, bro, I'm not gonna spoil you, but Shanks is very cool. Hold on, let me show you this.
Okay, the bit. Okay, I am a funny man.
Okay.
Well,
How are you?
Oh, he's a funny woman.
I'm a funny woman, and I run a successful business.
Starts coming.
This is what all men think of.
This is the best improv. Okay. Am I crazy in saying this is kind of hot? This is kind of hot, kind of a hot art style.
And
Look at this. Look at this. This is cute. This is cute. I like it. Let's watch it one more time. This is improv.
Okay, the bit. Okay, I am a funny man.
Okay. So,
Well,
How are you?
oh, he's a funny woman.
I'm a funny woman, and I run a successful
out my
business.
Starts coming.
just the looks. I mean, as in crazy. What do you mean?
Sorry.
This is what all men think of.
I think it's pretty cute.
I'm a funny woman, and
Oh, yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I like it. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Anyway, we're gonna listen to some One Piece and chill. But that's not One Piece lo-fi. Let's get some other music going. Okay. Ads. I swear to God. Yeah, we're I can send you the. Well, I mean they're in Japanese. Oh my God! Shut up. Cappuccino? Fucking World of Tanks, War Thunder using Japanese. Okay, we're gonna do some One Piece lo-fi. Here we go. This is the background music. Hope it's not too loud. Is it loud? Is it too loud? Anyway, yeah, Shanks says, oh, yattemiro. So he's laughing, dahaha, and he says, oh, which is like a very informal way of saying, yeah, give it a try. Nani suru ka shirane ga na? Whoa, my light just flickered. Nani suru ka shirane ga na? What are you gonna? Even though I have no idea what you're gonna do, like nani suru, what are you doing? Nani suru ka? Like I don't. Shirane is to not know. Gana is kind of like an ending where you go, this is how it is, or like, despite this happening, so despite me not knowing what you're gonna do, give it a try, give it a shot. Mata Ruhi ga omoshiro koto yatteru yo. So mata in this case is again Ruhi ga omoshire, which is like omoshiroi but like slang. Omoshiroi is interesting. Koto, this is a very, very common kanji. It basically signifies that you're turning something into an object. So koto is like an object, an item. Shigoto, the object of work, basically. So koto is a very, very common word to add onto something to make it into a noun, basically. Omoshiroi is actually an adjective, but by adding koto, it means omoshirei koto, like an interesting thing. Yatteru yo. Oh, Luffy's up to something fun again, or something interesting. And then he just kind of stabs himself in the cheek. Fuzu. No. It hurts. Bakayaro, nahi yattenda. You idiot, what are you doing? Ite-yo! It hurts. And he's just screaming and like, you idiot, what do you think you're doing? What are you doing? Yaro. This is field, and this is like I'm not entirely sure what this ending means, but bakayaro is basically you fool. Yaro is like an ending. You can say omae yaro. I'm not crazy. That is a hot drawing. Anyway, yaro domo kanpai da. So you bastards, or you scallywags. I guess you could call it like scallywags because it's pirate. Ya bloody bastards. Kanpai da. Cheers. Luffy no konjo to ore tachi no oi naru tabi ni. So Luffy's konjo, I think, is like wound or recovery. Is it recovery? Konjo. Guts. Oh, his guts. Luffy's courage. Wait, now I can't write. Wait, hold on. I gotta move my. It's really annoying because. Let me just do this. I'm gonna make this toolbar. Taskbar settings. Do not hide the taskbar. There we go. Now I can actually change, because the problem is I have to switch from Romaji, Latin letters, to Japanese letters, and sometimes it just turns off, and I need to have my I need to have my taskbar up so I can change it because it's down on the language bar. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically you can write Japanese, even if you switch to Japanese keyboard input, you can write it with Romaji characters, like Western characters. But yeah, konjo is guts, like courage. So what they're saying is, let's have a toast to Rufy's guts and our oretachi. Tachi is us, or a group. Tachi means group. So oretachi is basically us, or our oinaru tabi ni, our long trip, our great journey, our great trip. Tabi is also in ryoko, when you go traveling. Tabi means journey. And it uses, this is what I was talking about before, which is ho, direction. Ho shows up as a radical in tabi, basically. Oi, this is a very simple kanji. It means big. It's also dai. Dai. If you recall, we read about the Dai Kaizoku Jidai. Oh, we didn't read all that stuff. Hold on, let's go back and read it. Dai Kaizoku Jidai. So when oi is used together with other kanji, it becomes dai or tai. Tairyoku is not what it's used for. No, tairyoku means strength. Here we go. Minato ni wa 1年ほど前から So in this harbor for about a year or so, or for last year, Kaizoku Sen, this is also written as fune, means ship. Kaizoku Sen ga teihaku shiteiru. So for the last year, there's been a pirate ship docked in this harbor. Kaze wa higashi. So the wind is from the east, higashi. Oi, Ruffy, nani suru kita? Hey, Ruffy, what are you doing? What are you up to? He's like, This is what cool people do. They go, So he's doing that, Mura wa ittatte heiwa de aru. So in this village, it's a very peaceful village. Heiwa means peace, peaceful. Wa is like Japanese style. So wafu is like if you're having a Japanese meal, it would be wafu na shoku or washoku. Hei is even, I think. So heiwa is like an even, calm time. So mura wa ittatte heiwa de aru. So it's been a peaceful time in the village. And then we read this part. Yaro domo kanpai da. Luffy no konjo to ore tachi oi naru tabi ni. Everybody, you bastards, let's have a toast for Rufy's guts and our long journey. Ga ha ha, nome, ha ha ha, I'm Zoro, but I'm blonde. Have a drink, nome. Nome is like imperative, have a drink up. Sake, tarine yo. Booze, it's not enough booze. I think, tariru is to be enough. Tariru is to be enough. So there's booze to go around. There's enough of booze. Tariru. Yeah, there's booze enough. Baka sono niku wa oren da. You idiot, that's my meat. Baka sono niku wa. Oh, this is my favorite One Piece song. And he says baka in katakana. And actually, there is a kanji for writing baka, but a lot of times it's really up to the taste of the author what to do. And a lot of times they write out certain words in katakana, either to emphasize them or because it's easier. And sometimes in katakana because it's just easier. Sono niku wa oren da. This is niku. If you recall, I talked about this before. This when it becomes a radical, it looks like a moon. So that's why it's called nikutsuki, meat moon. But this time, sono niku wa oren da. Furuse, oren ga ku. Shut the fuck up, I'm eating it. Oren ga ku. So taberu can also be ku, to eat. Ore. Ore is actually written out. I'll write out ore. Ore is written out like this. Shito to dai kaminari. Kaminari. This is like thunder. This is ore. This is how you write. Oi, whoops. Hold on, let me fix that. Let me go to manga, kanji. There we go. That's ore. There we go. Let's make it like that. Ore. But he's not writing ore with kanji because you really don't gotta. It's perfectly fine not to. 俺が食う。おい、よせ、酒の上の喧嘩は見苦しいぞ。おい、cut it out. よせ、cut it out. 酒の上の喧嘩は。So, 酒の上、on top of booze. 酒の上、on top of the booze の喧嘩は。So, the fighting on top of the booze is 見苦しいぞ is unsightly. It's bad. It's bad. 苦し is like painful or poor, and me or Ken is to look. So it's a bad look to fight on top of booze. And here we have Yahahahaha. Oh, and here's I don't recall what this guy's name is, but he's cool. He's great. あ、痛くなかった。Oh, it didn't hurt at all. 嘘つけ。バカなことすんじゃねえ。You're lying. Stop doing stupid things. バカなこと. So here こと shows up again. バカなこと。Doing すんじゃねえ. Which basically is don't do it. So stop doing dumb things. 俺は怪我だって全然怖くないんだ. See, I'm not even scared of getting hurt. 俺は怪我だって、全然怖くないんだ. I'm not scared of getting hurt. 連れてってくれよ次の郊外. So now you can bring me along on your next trip. 連れる is to bring along. 連れて so it's basically cart on a road. It's 連れる. This radical here that looks like a cart is actually cart. 車 car as well. 連れてってくれよ. So to bring, you can now bring me along. 次の郊外 on the next journey across the ocean. 俺だって海賊になりたいんだよ. Because I want to become a pirate. You can bring me along on your next trip because I'm not scared of getting hurt and I want to become a pirate. お前なんか海賊になれるか? Oh, you want to become a pirate? カナジチは海賊にとって致命的だぜ. What's カナジチ? I don't know what that is. カナジチ. Duchy? Is it Duchy? Hold on. Kanajichi. Do you mean Kanazuchi? What is that? Is it a hammer? Kanazuchi ni. Oh, お前なんか海賊になれるか? Kanazuchi は海賊にとって致命的だぜ. 金槌何の意味か? 金槌は海賊にとって致命的だぜ. いや、致命じゃなくて。Oh wait, no, this is right. 致命. Oh, is he calling him a hammer? 金槌は海賊にとって致命的だぜ. Oh, he can't swim? Oh, yeah. I think Kanazuchi means that he's like a... Oh, wait, hold on. I think it means that he's not able to swim. Something about swimming, yeah. Kanazuchi は海賊にとって致命的だぜ. 致命的 is deadly. So 致命的. Yeah, think like a hammer. Yeah, you're right. So 金槌は海賊にとって致命的だぜ. So you are going to become a pirate. You can't even swim. You're like a hammer, and that's deadly to pirates. Which isn't true. A lot of pirates weren't able to swim. 海賊頭? Oh, 海賊頭. 赤髪のシャンクス. So this is basically a pirate captain. Gashira this is head, but I'm thinking I think this means like he's a pirate captain. 海賊頭 赤髪 red hair no Shanks 赤髪の Shanks. So Pirate Captain Shanks of the red haired Shanks. Dong. Dong. 金槌でも船から落ちなきゃいいじゃないか? So it doesn't matter if I'm a hammer if I don't fall off the ship, does it? それに戦っても俺は強いんだ. Besides, I'm really good in a fight. 戦う to fight and 強い be strong. And this is the second kanji in Benkyo, 強い. So Benkyo is basically being strong or like I don't exactly remember what Ben in Benkyo is, but they use strong in study. それに besides 戦っても俺は強いんだ. So 金槌でも so even though I'm a hammer 船から落ちなきゃ so if I don't fall off the ship いいじゃないか isn't that okay? それに戦っても俺は強いんだ. ちゃんと鍛えてるからちゃんと鍛えてるから Is that to I'll show you I'll probably show 鍛えてる Is that to show off? ちゃんと is to properly 鍛える Oh 鍛えてるから so I've been doing some serious training 俺のパンチはpistol. This is the gun, which is how do you say that in Japanese? Because they translate handgun, ju. I think it's ju. Ju. Yeah, ju. Ju is gun, but he says pistol. So this is a thing they do in Japanese. I think I talked with Toto about that a lot. Like in sometimes they will translate a Japanese word into like they will have a different word in the furigana here on the side. I know it's really really small, but you can see it more properly if you download the PDF. But here this kanji means ju. This is a handgun or a pistol. But in the translation or in the furigana it doesn't say ju, which is what it would be. The kanji's reading, but it says pistol because to drive emphasis that it's a pistol that he's talking about, not just a gun, it's a pistol. ピストルのように強いんだ. So I'm strong like a gun. 俺のパンチ, my punches are strong like a gun. Don. And now for some reason we get don here in English. Why the fuck is that? Okay. ピストル? So... Oh, like a gun? Oh, I see. He's very uninterested. This line here, if you see a line in Japanese, that means that they're drawing out the vowel of a phoneme. So again, Japanese is phonemic in its structure. Sorry, so, so, na, da, so, no, I, kata, na. So kata here is kanji. Also this ho when it's direction and kata in style. So this character that shows up in the tabi journey, it can be either a direction or it can be a style. This is a very multi-use kanji. Wa, ha. Sometimes they also add like another vowel at the end of it instead of this he, ha. Like, huh? Like he's being very angry. Nanda sono iikata wa? So why are you acting like that? Why are you saying it like that? Pistol? So like like a gun? Is that so? Hey, why are you reacting like that? What's with that way of talking? So this is you. If you remember, we had this character before. This is you to say, kata way of saying it. Nanda sono iikata wa? Oh, Ruhi, なんだかご機嫌7年だな。7年？ご機嫌7年だな。7年？ 7年という意味は何ですか？ 7年。7の？ Wait, no, hold on. Oh, yeah, no, I got it wrong. 7の。7の？No. 7の No, nananu. Nananu? What is... Hold on. Ani nu ne no. No? Let's translate this to... Okay, it's... Oh, naname. Naname. Sorry, it's me. It's miari no me. I still struggle a little bit with katakana. Naname. This is... Oh, Uruhi. Nanda ka gokigen naname da. Naname? What the hell is naname? Diagonal? But that doesn't make any sense. Gokigen... Naname. Hey. Let's do the whole sentence. Nanda ka gokigen... Tanoshiku ikouze? Nan koto mo? What a weird... Okay. Hey, Luffy! Nanda kana gokigen naname da na. Naname. Hey, Luffy, you should be feeling kind of happy, I guess? Tanoshiku ikouze? Nani koto mo? Tanoshiku ikouze? Have a fun journey? Nani koto mo? Are they... Tanoshiku. This is a fun ikouze. Tanoshiku ikouze. Nani koto mo? So, kaisoku wa tanoshii ze. Oh, they're like, are they mocking him? I think they're making fun of him, being like, yeah, it's just a bunch of fun traveling and doing stuff. That's right, being a pirate is a lot of fun. Umi wa hiroi shi, ookii shi. The ocean is wide and large. Ironna shima o bouken suru n da. The ocean is vast and large, and various islands with adventures on them. Ironna shima. Jima. This is island. Ironna shima bouken suru n da. You can have tons of adventures on a bunch of islands. Nani ori yiyu da. Nani ori yiyu. And you're free as a bird. Nani ori yiyu. You're free to do whatever you want. Why does it keep jumping? Stupid manga. Nani ori yiyu da. Yiyu. Omae tachi, baka na koto fukikomu na yo. Stop blowing out a bunch of dumb shit. Okay, omae tachi. Hey, you guys. Baka na koto. A bunch of dumb stuff. Baka na koto fukikomu na yo. Fukikomu, I think, is to blow it out your ass, basically. Fukikomu? Infuse. Oh yeah, stop filling him with dumb ideas. Yeah, so they're basically saying, hey, Luffy, take it easy, will ya? Yeah, you can... Oh, God. You can travel wherever you want and do a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, being a pirate is great. They're just making fun of him, basically. Or at least attempting him to be a pirate. Hey, you guys, stop filling him up with nonsense. Datte hontou no koto da mon na. But it's the truth. Hontou no koto da mon na. Oh, naruhodo ne. Naru. Nah. So he says, but it's all true, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Like Yasop is saying, nah, like in agreement with nah from what is his name? I never remember this guy's name. He has a really funny name. Kashira ii janei ka? Kashira is. Oh, Kashira ii janei ka? Ichido kurai tsurete yatte mo. Oh, Captain, isn't it okay? Shanks Crew is living an okay life compared to a bunch of others. I mean, it's true. They're not wrong. I think Shanks just doesn't want to take Luffy out before he's strong enough. Okashira. This is basically, hey boss, ii janei ka? Isn't it okay? We'll bring him with us just once. Ichido kurai tsurete yatte mo. We'll just bring him with us once. Ore mo sou omou ze. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, like Luffy's like, yeah, I agree. Kawari ni dare ga fune o oriro? Well then, who's going to switch places with him? Who's going to give up his place on the ship with him? So he's like basically saying, yeah, well, I'll bring him along if one of you guys stay behind. Sa Hanashi wa owari da. No more. Well, that's enough talking. Let's go back to drinking. Mikata janai no kayo. You're not my allies. So basically, they're saying, yeah, let's bring him with us. Let's bring him with us. I got a text, sorry. And this guy's like, yeah, I agree. And Shanks goes, well, if one of you stays behind, I'll bring him. And then they go, well, that's enough talking for now. Let's go back to drinking. Mikata, ally. Mikata janai no kayo. So you're not my allies. You're just messing around. Oh, come on. 要するにお前はガキすぎるんだ。要するに No matter how you look at it, 要するに No matter how you look at it, お前はガキすぎるんだ。You're too much of a brat. せめてあと、10歳年取ったら考えてやるよ。So once you turn 10, 歳, this is 8 years old. This is actually, sai in itself is like jusai. If you say jusai, you're 10 years old. Jusai toshi tottara kangaete yaru yo. Or no, actually, once you've gotten another 10 years in your life, I'll consider bringing you along. Kono kechi shanksu me. So, yeah, he's basically saying, once you get another 10 years under your belt, I'll consider bringing you along. Kangaete yaru yo. I'll think about it. Semete, at least after 10 more years under your belt. Tottara, so taken. Once you've taken another 10 years. At least after you've taken 10 more years, I'll think about it. Kangaete yaru yo. And if it goes, kono kechi shanksume. This stingy shanksume. If you had me at the end of it, it's like, you bastard. You need to dye your hair red and get a 6 scar to Shanks Max. You should. I actually have a photo of myself from the Japanese One Piece store where I'm like, where he puts the hat on Luffy. And it's a statue of Shanks putting a hat out in the air. And I have myself sitting down and getting the hat on my head and crying, looking like I'm crying. It's so good. I love that photo so much. I'm never going to show it, but I'm really happy I got it. Yeah, Shanks is based. Shanks is boss. Yeah, it's so cool. Sorry, can't talk right now. I'm making piss. Okay, we do some stretching, thank you. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. I really leveled up my Japanese since I tried to tackle this manga last time. It was a lot harder than getting this far would have taken me like 2 hours, I think. So, oh shit, we've been streaming for an hour already. I guess I'm not that good. このケチシャンクスめ言わせておけば俺は楽器じゃない言わせて俺はおけば I don't know that meaning. I don't know that phrase. 言わせておけば Oh, 言わせておけば Let me tell you 俺は楽器じゃない I'm not a brat, you stingy Shanks. I'm gonna show you I'm not a brat. まあ、怒るな。ジュースでも飲めまあ、怒るな。ジュースでも飲め Hey, don't be mad. How about some juice? Don't be mad. Here, have some juice. おわーありがとう。ごくOr, yeah, ごくIt's like glug, glug. Oh, thank you. わーほら、楽器だ、面白い You're such a brat. Because he gave him juice and he's like happy that he got good juice. 汚ねえぞ That was dirty. Gong, shock. 汚ねえぞほら、楽器だ、面白い Look, you're such a brat. That's funny. That's what he says. もう疲れた Oh, that's it, I'm done. 今日は顔にお怪我までして頼んだのに I'm sick of this. Even though I hurt my face, got a big scar and everything today. 頼んだのに Even though I got a big scar. 頼んだのに頼む is to promise. して頼んだのに Even though I went out of my way to hurt myself, even though like, noni is like an ending where you're like, even though I did this, I didn't get what I wanted, basically. Uhi. お頭の気持ちも少しは汲んでられよ。Try to see things from captain's perspective. Yeah, okashira is basically the head or the captain. Okashira no kimochi, the feelings of the captains. Mo skoshi wa kunde aru yo. So try to like mo skoshi wa kunde aru yo. Try to see it from his perspective a little bit. Fukusensho, so vice captain or vice captain. We call it styrman in English. I mean Swedish. 海賊になる. Fukusensho, so vice captain or first mate. Yeah, first mate. That's what you call it. First mate. Shanks no kimochi, Shanks' feelings. He's lighting a cigarette. This is Ben Beckman. I love Ben Beckman. He's awesome. He's great. I love Ben Beckman. そうさ。あれでも一応海賊の一頭をヒサイル頭だ。へえ。海賊の一頭をヒサイルの頭だ。そうさ。Yeah, that's right. あれでも一度海賊の一頭をヒサイル。全然わかんない。意味がわかんない。ヒサイル。Oh my goodness! Hello! Seaman Smoothie! You got me! Hi, Seaman Smoothie. How you doing? Welcome to the Frogregation. Gero. Thank you for the follow. This kind of looks like One Piece. It is One Piece. You're absolutely right. We're reading Japanese One Piece. It's Japanese practice, and I wanted to get a little bit better at Japanese. So I got this on my Discord. Can I be you? Gross. No, you cannot. You cannot. Gross. You. Anyway. あれでも一度海賊のいつと bruh. Yeah, bruh. Don't be gross. Let's try to translate this. あれでも一応 Oh, whoops. That is not correct. あれでも一応海賊のいつと Is it いつと? No, it's not. いと That is not the proper kanji. It's this one, right? いとをヒサイルお頭だ。What if we do this? No! Don't banish me from getting any children. My 5,000 unborn children. Oh no! あれでも一度海賊の糸をヒサイルを The whole group of pirates will suffer. 海賊になることを楽しさも知ってりゃその反対の過酷さや危険だって一番身にしてみて分かってる? Okay. So basically what he's saying, そうさ、あれでもif he would actually make you into a pirate, the whole group would be in trouble or be It would be bad for the crew. 海賊になることの楽しさも Well, it's fun to be a pirate. We all know that. But the reason we're opposed to it is because 過酷さや危険だって一番身に染みて分かってる. It would be very dangerous for someone we'd have to protect, basically. So we'd have to protect you if you were to become a pirate. わかるか? 別にお前の海賊になりたいって心意気を So do you understand? 踏みにじりたいわけじゃねえのさ。踏みに Fumu. Okay, so 別にお前の海賊になりたいって心意気を踏みにじりたいわけじゃねえのさ。It's not that we want to step on your dreams about becoming a pirate. That's not why we're not allowing you to get on board the ship. わかんないね。シャンクスは俺をバカにして遊んでるだけなんだ。No, you don't get it, or I don't get it, or it's not that. Shanks is just making fun of me. He's just playing around with me and making fun of me. Kanajichi. Haha, you're such a hammer. Look at him. He's treating me poorly. Basically, Ben is saying that the reason we're not letting you go with us is because even though it's fun, and we know that being a pirate, well, hold on. Why is the bottom not showing up? Let me... Make it a little bit smaller. And we'll go like this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're missing like the bottom inch or so of the manga. So Ben Beckman is saying, we don't want to step on your dreams to become a pirate, but it's really dangerous. And Luffy's like, that's not it. He's just making fun of me and calling me fun stuff. And he's like, oh, you're such a hammer. Look. 相変わらず oh, do we let me hold on. This is annoying. I need to... Why isn't it... Oh, okay, hold on. I know what the problem is. Let's do like this. Okay. 相変わらず楽しそうですね、船長さん。So, 相変わらず楽しそうですね。So, having fun as usual, Captain. So, 相変わらず as usual, 楽しそうですね. Having fun, or it looks like fun. 船長さん. So she calls him 船長, which is literally the head of the ship. So that's the formal way of saying captain, 船長. But the others are calling him 頭, which is like boss or head of the crew. ああ、こいつをからかうのは俺の楽しみなんだ。からかう is, I think, related to karaoke, if I'm not mistaken. からかう. Oh, no, that's tease. からかう is a tease. Never mind. おお、ああ、こいつをからかうのは俺の楽しみなんだ。Yeah, I'm having fun teasing this little brat, basically. 確かに楽しんでるな。Look, he's even admitting it. Oh, yeah, Ben Beckman is basically agreeing with Luffy. It's like, yeah, I guess he's just making fun of you. That's what he's doing. 酒場の店主、牧野. So the tenshu is head of the store or the owner of the bar, Makino. Luffy, あなたも何か食べてく? Luffy, have you eaten anything? あなたも食べてく? ああ、じゃあ、宝払いでく? Oh, I want宝払い? I guess that's like a meal. 宝払い. Oh, じゃあ宝払いでく? Oh, so put it on my treasure tab. I think that's what it's supposed to be. じゃあ宝払いでく? So 宝払い, this is harao, to pay. So basically, yeah, I'll pay with my treasures. Get me something and I'll pay you with my treasures. 出たな、宝払い. So there it is again, the paying with treasures. お前そりゃ詐欺だぜ。詐欺なんで詐欺というのは何? Oh yeah, 詐欺 is like a scam. お前そりゃ詐欺だぜ. You're just lying or you're just trying to get a free meal. 違う。ちゃんと俺は海賊になって宝を見つけたら金を払いに来るんだ. No, I'm not. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to get a free meal. Once I'm a real proper pirate, I will find some treasure and I will use that money to come back here and pay it back, basically. Sorry if I'm being a little bit quick with the translation. But the first chapter is pretty long. We've already been doing this for close to an hour since we started doing the manga. Even longer, maybe. Takara o mitsuketara. So once I found the treasure, kane o harai ni, I'll pay with money, kurunda. So I will come here with the money pay once I found the treasure. Japanese sentence structure is really complicated, so that's why I always try to read every sentence like, see here, chigao, chanto ore wa kaisuku ni natte. So this is like one part of the sentence, and this is the next one. So this is all just one long sentence. Chigao, that's wrong. Chanto ore wa kaisuku ni natte. When I become a proper pirate, takara o mitsuketara, I'll find some treasure. Kane o harai ni kurunda. I'll come here and pay with money. And then Makino goes, Huhuhu, kitai shite matteru wa. Kitai shite matteru wa. I'll be waiting for it, basically. Kitai. I think kitai is looking forward to it. No. Yeah, I'm expecting you to hold it up. No, kitai, not aircraft. Oh, this is Blackbeard in the background. I love Blackbeard. He's one of my favorite pirates. He's pure evil. I love it. Matteru wa. Fufufu, kitai shite matteru wa. I'm looking forward to it. Shi 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 shi. So Luffy laughs like a monkey. He goes shi 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 shi. Kusu. This is giggle. Kusu. Is this a dawn again? Yeah, it's dawn. It's her appearing. Oh, come on. Stupid manga. Shanks, nanda? Ato dorekurai kono mura ni iru no? Shanks, what is it? About how long are you going to stay in this village? Dorekurai? Dorekurai? About how long? Kono mura ni iru no? Are you going to be in this village? Oh, this manga, I swear to God. Stupid reader. It does 2 pages. Okay, so dana. Wait, what if I do this? Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna try something extraordinary. I'm gonna do. Wait, no. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Okay. Wait, what the fudge? Okay, let me see here. No, this is when you group something and you start making them thinner or wider, it gets really messed up. I don't know what's going on. If I do, yeah, this is okay. Okay, let's go back. Here we are. So dana. So yeah, and that's of course in Japanese you read from from right to left, and you read it like this, down like this. You're reading it. そうだな。この村を、拠点に旅をして。拠点。I think this village is our starting point. The starting point of a journey. This is our starting point of a journey. もう1年以上経つからな。We're gonna stay for about another year. もう1年以上 at least another year. もう1年以上だ。からな。あと2、3回後悔したらこの村を離れてずっと北へ向かおうと思ってる。So we're gonna go on another 2 or 3 trips, and then we're gonna leave this town to head north, I think. ずっと北へ向かう。So, 向かえ is to 向かおう。Mukao is to head. Kita is north. Kita. So this is in Hokkaido. This is Hoku in Hokkaido. Hoku Kai Do. So Kai is ocean and Do is road. So North Ocean Road is Hokkaido, basically. Hoku e mukao to omotteru. I think. To omotteru. To I think. And gucha. So it's like, I see. あと2、3回か。So just 2 or 3 more trips. 俺、それまでに Oyogi no renshu suru yo. Well, up until then, I'm gonna learn how to swim. Oyogu, to swim. Oyogi, oyoide. So oyogu is written, it's basically ice with water next to it. That's oyogu. Gori, I think, with water next to it, that's swimming. Oyogi no renshu, to practice. Suru yo. Renshu, to polish. Basically to polish. I think ren here is the polishing and shu is like practice. Suru yo. Soria ii koto da na. That's a good thing. Katte ni gambare. Go at it with gusto. Katte is like be cocky about it or do it properly or do it like be confident or do it with confidence and you'll do fine. Gaki baki. Jama suru ze. Sorry for the bother. Jama is to bother. Yama suru ze. Well, it's basically oyamashimase. Like when you enter someone's house and you apologize for being a disruption, he's basically doing Jama suru ze. Yeah, we're being trouble, basically saying, ho ho, kore ga kaisukute. What does it say? Oh, I hate it when they really mess up the furigana. Notsukai ka. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that kanji. Let's see here. It's... This is basically kanashi, I think. And then we have kuruma under here. Burp, sorry. Okay, I think I got it. Yakara. Yakara. Okay, well, I can kind of see yakara now that I know that's how it's spelled. Ho ho, kore ga kaisokute yakara kai. Oh, these are the... So fellow, basically. This bunch are the pirates I've heard about. Hajimete mita ze. Maneketa. Sura shite yagaru. Hajimete mita ze. This is the first time I see them. Maneke? Maneketa. No. Manuketa? Yeah, manuketa. Manuketa jira shite yagare. So, jira is like a slang for face, and manuketa is like silly or goofy. So, manuketa jira shite yagare. Why are you making all those silly faces? What a bunch of dumbasses basically saying, oh, these are the pirates I've heard about. First time I see them. What a bunch of silly faces, goofy faces. Huh? Luffy's eating something strange. He's sliding up. Oretachi wa Yamazoku da. We're mountain bandits. Yamazoku Toryo. Yamazoku Toryo Higuma. Toryo? Master Carpenter. That's not right. Okay, well, I guess the master of the mountain bandits, Higuma. Ga, betsu ni mise o arashi ni kita wake jane. Sake o utte kure taron niro de juko hado. Sake o utte kure. Okay. Ga betsu ni mise o urashi ni kita wake jane. Okay, so my brain is like betsu ni mise. So another store arashi ni. Arashi? Oh, that's not storm. Arashi ni. Arashi ni kita wake jane. Well, we're not here to vandalize your store. Sake o utte kure taro de 10個 how da. Yeah, okay, so sell us some booze. We want about 10 barrels. Sorry if I'm not always translating, but I'm sort of taro, I think, is barrels. I'm not sure. Taro? I don't know. Okay, hi species. Hello. 頑張って。はい、頑張りましょう。頑張って。Hi species, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Good luck with the shopping. Hello. Whew. Let me just check something real quick. Why am I... Here we go. Donk. You're getting so much cheese. Oh god, I love cheese. I got the what is it called? I got the air fryer, and I got mozzarella cheese sticks, and oh my god, it's so good. Like I used to get mozzarella cheese sticks and microwave them, and it tasted so bad. But oh, air frying mozzarella cheese sticks is so good. So good. It's so bad for me, but it's so good. I kind of want to deep fry them, but that is absolutely not going to be good for me. I love cheese. ごめんなさい。お酒は今ちょうど切らしてるんです。So she's saying, I'm sorry, but the alcohol, well, 今ちょうど切らしてるんです。I've just sold out all my alcohol. Kirasu is to cut. This is kiru, is to cut. But in this case, ちょうど切らしてるんです。Basically means I just sold my last bottle or something. I just sold out. おかしな話だな。That's weird. That sounds weird. 海賊どもが何が飲んでるようだな。だが、well, that's suspicious. What are these pirates drinking then, huh? So 海賊ども. So ども is like a way of addressing a group. 海賊どもが何が飲んでるようだな。だが、well, that's weird. What are these pirates drinking then? ありゃ、水か？What is that? Water? ですから、今出てるお酒で全部なので。So 今、right now, 出てるお酒で。So the alcohol that's out right now is all of it. 全部なのです。She's being very formal. これは悪いことをしたな。Oops, looks like we did a bad. This is a bad thing, isn't it? Or we did a bad thing, didn't we? 俺たちが、店のお酒飲み尽くしちまったみたいで Looks like we drank up all the booze from this store. Looks like we drank all the booze from here. すまん。Sorry about that. これでよかったらやるよ。まだ線も開けてない。So これでよかったらやるよ。これでこれでよかったら。If this is okay, I'll give it to you. まだ線 is bottle. まだ線も開けてない。It's the only unopened bottle. Well, it's an unopened bottle. You can have it. And this guy goes, he just slams it and it splashes all over Shanks. Don't. And he's still eating the fucking fruit. おい、貴様、この俺を誰だと思ってる？おい、you bastard. この who do you think I am? この俺を誰だと思ってる？ Who the hell do you think I am? なめた真似するんじゃねえ。なめた真似するんじゃねえ。Don't mess around with me. Don't mess with me. 瓶一本じゃ寝酒にもなりやしねえぜ。So, one bottle is not even enough to get drunk off. I think 寝酒にもなりやしねえぞ。So, 瓶一本 like one bottle じゃ寝酒 this is sleep 寝酒 isn't enough to get sleepy on. I guess he's saying like drunk sleepy on. 寝酒にもなりやしねえぜ。ああ床がびしょびしょだ。Oh no, the floor got all wet. 床 is floor. ああ、床がびしょびしょだな。これを見ろ。 Look at this. Koro miro. Give this a look. 8 million Betty. 800 800 yeah, is it 800? 800だよね。800 800? I think it's 800. 800. Yeah, 800. 800万ベリーが800万 is 8 million. So 800,000 is no wait 810,000 is so basically you say 100万 is 1 million. So that is 110,000 is a million. So 800万 8 million ベリーが俺の首にかかってる. So hanging from my neck is 8 million belly, basically. So my neck's worth 8 million. 第一級のお尋ね物ってわけだ。第一級 It did that thing again. Even though I'm supposed to have this. It makes me so mad. I'm so mad. Hold on. Let me move. I want to move my. Okay, there we go. Now I moved it. Perfect. See, the problem is that I'm trying. And now we got this issue again. Oi, Seareader-kun. Stop it. That is the one end of the comic. So what if we do this? Wait, did I make it smaller again? What if we try to do this? Okay, yeah, I made it. Okay. But now it's smaller on this side, so I gotta... What the fuck? What is going on? Okay, this is... I hate it. Groups are really messed up in OBS. Hold on. No! No, I put it on the whiteboard. Wait. Give me a second. Okay, I'm just gonna have this out here on its own. Because if you group it up with other stuff, it just doesn't want to work properly. So we'll just do it like this. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, we're back. We're so back. これを見ろ. Look at this. 800万ベリーが俺の首にかかってる. Kubi is neck. And they use like tekubi for wrists and ashikubi, I think, for legs, for ankles. 第一級. Okay, let's try to translate 第一級. 第一級? 第一級? There we go. 第一級のお尋ね物ってわけだ。お尋ね物。Oh, okay. I'm a first class wanted person. 第一級お尋ね物. So this mono is also read as sha, and it means person. So there's two different kinds of mono. There's mono as an item, and there's mono as a person. So nanimono da! When it says nanimono da, it's like, who are you? But it could also be, what is that? Nanimono da! But then they would probably say nan no koto da. Nan no koto. To like distinguish whether or not it's a thing or a person. Koto. So koto and mono are written with the same kanji, I think. Let me look that up. Koto. Oh, mono. Koto mono. Koto, jibutsu. A thing that moves, or a thing. Jibutsu. But no, koto is shigoto and mono is thing. Nanimono da. So you wouldn't say what is that thing, you would say nan no koto da. So what is that thing? But this also means thing, mono. But it could be, for example, bakemono, or it could be dobutsu. Oh, it means butsu too. Never mind, it just gets too complicated. Dobutsu is like animal. I think the hardest thing with Japanese is that a lot of words have multiple meanings. So this is mono, and if you go Dai, omono, that's a big animal. But then you go dobutsu, do, for movement, ugoku. Let's just go ugoku. This is dobutsu, which means animal, and do is ugoku when it's on its own. So there's at least almost always two readings for every kanji, but depending on if they're alone or if they are in a compound word. You don't need to know all that stuff. I think a lot of people kind of paint themselves into a corner by focusing too much on the details of Japanese. Like in my experience, it's much better to just get a basic understanding of what the kanji means, so you can do reading. Because if you can do reading, eventually you'll learn a lot of the pronunciations, and you can always watch the anime, and read the manga at the same time, so you'll get pronunciations. For example, in Final Fantasy VII, they had Nana, and then they had Ban. I don't even remember how to Bandai. Nana Bandai. Okay, let's go Ban. This is number, so this is the 7th, and Dai, which is actually a strange writing of Mura, which is Machi, which means town. Trying to find it. They don't even have it because it's such a weird. Here we go. So it says this is Nanaban Machi according to Translate.
7番街
But it's Nanabangai. It's Gai, not Dai. Nanabangai. So even though it said Nanaban Machi, it's not Machi, it's Gai, which is, I had no idea that was how it was read until I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they said Nanabangai.
7番にわか
Oh, no, not Niwaka. Machi. Nanabangai.
7番街
So this is the 7th sector of the city, in Final Fantasy VII. So Nanabangai. So a lot of times, if you listen to something as well, you might pick up on translations. I really struggled with Kodaishu until I played Kodaisho? No. Kodaishu. It's Kodaishu. Is it Kodaisho? Kodaishi. Maybe it's Kodaishi. Kodaishi. No, that's ancient history. I thought it was Kodaishu. Maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Kodaishu. I was right. So Kodaishu is the ancients in Final Fantasy VII. And when I was playing the original Final Fantasy VII, they don't have any furigana in it, and it's not voiced. So I saw this and I was like, okay, that has to be ancients because it shows up when they're talking about Earth. But I have no idea how to pronounce that. But I know that this is old. This kanji means old. This kanji means generation, or like in for example, Sandaime, the third Hokage. Hokage Sandaime is the third Hokage, the third iteration of Hokage, the third generation. And this shu is minshu. It's like people. Yo, Sorry, I love this song a lot. It's very, very good. Anyway, so he's saying 第9のお尋ね者ってわけだ. I'm a very wanted. I'm a top wanted criminal. 56人殺したのさ. I've killed 56 people. てめえのように生意気なやつよな. Compared てめえのように生意気. Namaiki is like raw or like fresh or immature. No, so you guys look like babies. You guys are like babies compared to me. It's basically what he's saying. You're a bunch of freshies compared to me. I'm a seasoned killer. わかったら今後 今後気をつける気をつけろ今後気をつけろ So, do you understand? 分かったら今後 So, from now 今後 becomes 今後 So, after this 気をつけろ Be careful もっとも山と海じゃもう会うこともなかろうがなもっとも山と海じゃもう会うこともなかろうがな He's saying something like the ocean and the mountains are nowhere near each other. Let me translate. I don't know fully what this sentence means. もっとも山と海じゃ So, for 海じゃもう会うこともなかろうがな No, 会うこと It's not that 会う It's another 会う It's this one もう会うこともっとも山と海じゃもう会うこともなかろうだななかろう So basically, from now on, you better be careful in case the mountains and the seas meet again or meet up again. I think it's saying like basically if you see people, if you see men show up again, you better be careful. 悪かったな、牧野さん。相談あるか Sorry about that, Makino. Souzan is, I think, a broom? Premature birth. I guess I get birth too soon. Souzan. Zo-san. Zokin. Sorry, Zokin. That's an elephant. That's wrong. Zokin. What do you mean translation error? Try again. Clean. Oh, okay. It's like a dish rag. 悪かったな、Makino-san. So sorry about that, Makino. Miss Makino. 雑巾あるか Do you have a dish rag? いえ、私がやります。それは。Oh, no. I'll handle it. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Oh, he gets pissed. He's like, how dare you ignore me? You bakayaro. How dare you ignore me, bakayaro? Gachang! Gashang! 掃除が好きらしいな。You seem to like cleaning. 掃除 is cleaning up. 掃除が好きらしい。らしい I'm really just throwing a lot of Japanese at you guys right now, so don't worry if it's difficult to keep up or if you're confused. If you are, just ask me though. But rashi is something you add to the end of something to make it seems like. So soji ga suki rashi na. Na is right, as you know. Na is like a informal way of saying na, like ne, like right. 掃除が好きらしいな。You seem to like cleaning up. これくらいの方がやりがいがある。やりがいがあるだろう。これくらいの方がやりがいがい。I don't know how to read that. これくらいの方がやりがいがあるだろう。Oh, okay. Well, I guess it translated it anyway, but これくらいの方が We want to have that in kanji. やりがいがあるやりがいが Is it がいがだろう Oh, okay. I guess he's saying well, you seem to like cleaning up, so let me give you some more of it. Let me reward you with some more stuff to clean up, basically. He's like, asshole. じゃあな、牛抜けども。See you later, losers. 牛抜け。腰。Sorry, not 牛。腰抜け Coward, you cowards. See you later, cowards. You losers. Yeah, morons, you fools. 酒がねえんじゃ話にならねえ。別の町へ行くぜ。Guess they're out of booze in this town. Let's go to the next one. 別の Let's go to another town. 別の町へ行くぜ。Another town to go. 酒がねえんじゃ So there's no alcohol. 話にならねえ。Well, they were saying there's no alcohol, so let's go to another town. Sorry, can't talk right now. I'm making pears. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do my stretch. Oh, thank you. Oh, stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are following along or enjoying it. We can do another manga at another point if you guys want. This is, I mean, I like One Piece. I do like One Piece. And I guess it's kind of like a thing I want to prove to myself that I'm able to read it. Because it was the first manga I ever bought in Japanese. And I struggled so much with it. I was like, how can I not read this? It's for 5-year-olds. And I got really demoralized trying to read One Piece. I was like, I don't understand anything. I am really, really happy that I've gotten to the point where I can read most stuff and I can understand the context of most sentences even if I don't know exactly what they mean. And that's a really big step in learning a language. I think a lot of people get discouraged from not understanding everything. Children don't understand everything. I think back to when I was playing Final Fantasy VII the first time. I was 12 or 11. And I am pretty sure I had no idea what was going on. I had only a vague idea. A lot of stuff went over my head. But I had a fun time anyway. And I still go back to that game and I figure out new things. And the translation is kind of bad anyway. So there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. But the fact that I was enjoying it even though I couldn't understand everything, I think that's really important to kind of recapture that joy. A lot of kids don't care. They will just watch something and they'll enjoy it. They don't have to understand everything. And I think it's just that we don't like to fail. We don't like to come across as not understanding what we're reading or doing. I mean, that's certainly a thing for me. So I think it's really good to try to get through whatever you're getting through, whether it's Dragon Maid or if it's One Piece. We humans are better at understanding than we think. So even if you don't know every word, you'll be able to kind of puzzle together the intention of what's happening, and that's more than enough, I think. Anyway, let's go back to the reading. Senshou-san, daijoubu desu ka? Are you okay, Captain? Kegawa, are you hurt? Oh, daijoubu. Mondai nai. There's no problem. Mondai. Mondai is a problem. So mon is like a question and dai is like a topic. So it's no problem. No problem. Daijoubu. Daijoubu. Daijoubu is a fun kanji combination. Joubu is basically good or being in good health. And daijoubu is basically is all good. It's all good. Ah, daijoubu. Mondai nai. Ha 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 ha. Nande. なんてざまだおかしらなんてざまだおかしら派手にやられたな Oh, you look like a fool, Captain. Yeah, he really gave it to you. なんてやられたな やられた It's like he did it to you. He gave it to you. はははははなんで笑ってんだよ Why are you laughing? Huh? あんなのかっこ悪いじゃないか Don't you think that's uncool? So あんなの like that あんなのかっこ悪い like that you かっこいい かっこいい you've heard that word. It basically means a cool looking face kind of or come across as cool. So かっこ悪い is the opposite. Like you look so uncool. You look so lame. Don't you agree? じゃないか Like don't you? That looked so uncool. なんで戦わないんだよ なんで戦わないんだよ So 戦う again is the fight. 何 Why? なんで戦わないんだよ Why didn't you fight? Why didn't you pick up a fight? いくらあいつらが大勢で強そうでも いくらあいつらが大勢で強そうでも、大勢 They don't even look that strong, I think. いくらあいつらが大勢 Oh, you were way 強そうでも No matter how Oh yeah,いくら no matter how many and how strong they are, いくら is quantity, like how many. いくらあいつらが大勢で強そうでも So no matter how many they were and how strong they are, あんなことされて笑ってるなんて男じゃないぞ。されてねえや。If someone did that to someone, a man shouldn't be laughing about it. I think 男じゃない。If you laugh at having that done to yourself, you're not a man. 海賊じゃない。You're not even a pirate. You're not a pirate. You're not a man. If someone did that to you and you're just laughing it off, you're not a man. You're not a pirate. 気持ちはわからんでもないが。ただ酒。Well, it's not like I don't know how you feel about it. だが酒をかけられただけだ。怒るほどのことじゃないだろう But it's just booze. It's nothing to be seriously upset about. 怒るほどのことじゃないだろうだけだ So ただ酒 It's just alcohol かけられた I just got covered in alcohol. That's not really something to get upset about. おい待ってよルフィ Hey, wait a minute ルフィ知るか I don't care もう知らん弱虫が映る I don't care what a weakling has to tell me 弱虫 is like a weak insect 弱い and 虫弱虫 So もう知らん I don't care what a weak bug is telling me I don't care what a weakling is telling me Boring Everyone is just spurting out alcoholな手が伸びた The arm stretched out こりゃまさかお前 Did you really なんだこりゃ What the hell is going on 何 It's not there 敵戦から奪ったゴムゴムの実か敵戦 the 奪った So the gomu gomu fruit that we stole from the enemy ship it's gone What? ルフィお前まさかこんな実食ったんじゃ Did you eat the fruit that looks like this? デザートに Yeah, for dessert まずかったけど But it tasted like shit It tasted really bad まずかったってけど Like, no, the fruit is gone. Look at the faces. I love this. 何敵戦 enemy ship. 敵戦から奪ったゴムゴムの実だ。実が。ゴムゴムの実 is basically, 実 is fruit. So ゴムゴムの実が。The ゴムゴム fruit that we plundered from our enemy ship is gone. Luffy, did you possibly eat a fruit like this? 食ったんじゃ. Did you eat a fruit like this? Yeah, for dessert. It tasted bad. ゴムゴムの実はな That was the ゴムゴム fruit. 悪魔の実とも呼ばれる海の秘宝なんだ That's also 秘宝 What's 秘宝 Is that a secret? 秘宝 Oh, it's the hidden treasure of the sea that's called the devil fruit. 食えば全身ゴム人間 If you eat it, your entire body becomes a gummy person. So, 悪魔 devil 悪魔の実 the devil's fruit とも呼ばれる to be called 呼ぶと呼んでくださいククカエルと呼んでください means please call me ククカエル呼ぶ is like a more informal way of saying と申しますと申します is I'm called or please refer to me as So 悪魔の実とも呼ばれる海の秘宝なんだ umi no hiho, the treasure of the sea. Kueba zenshin gomu ningen. Someone who eats it, their entire body will become a gummy person. そして一生泳げない体になっちまうんだ. So, and for the rest of their lives, they will never be able to swim. 体になっちゃうまん、so, 一生泳げない体. So, forever, for their whole lives, they will never again be able to swim. 体に, karada is body. If you have this kanji, but instead of moto, which is source, this is the second character. This part of karada means moto, or hon, which is the source. So if you just use this part of the kanji and you have a sun before that, you get nippon, which is Japan, which is the source of the sun, basically. But in this case, karada is a human radical, and then the source. So the source of a human is body. But if you use a tree, which doesn't have this little line here in the bottom, it becomes yasumu, which is to rest. So those two are very, very similar, and it's easy to mix them up. But this is karada, it's a noun, and yasumu is a verb, to rest. Karada ni nachimaunda. So nachimaunda is more like accidentally becoming. Hey, uzo? Oh, you're lying. Bakayaro! You idiot! Bakayaro! I love their faces. Mon ta ta ta. Sakana ya. Fish store. Sakana ya. Let me just check a thing here. Hold on. Uso? Nihi. Sakana kure. Give me some fish. Sakana ya no o-chan. Okay, Uncle Fish Seller, please give me some fish. Very simple sentence. Sakana kure. Sakanaya no Ochi-san. Oh god, he looks so... I hate how he draws people in the original manga. It's like, ugh. Like, imagine meeting this guy. I want to see someone 3D model these guys hyper realistically, but just having the same proportions. It's like very scary. Like, this person looks fine, but like this guy, man. Yoruhi. Chicago 一段シカゴ一段と楽しそうだよ. What does that mean? Chicago 一段 One level underground bunker. I don't think that's what it means. You know what we should do? At some point you should just do like a translation, but just go with whatever weird word you get. Like this is not it. It's not one level underground bunker. That is not a word. I mean it is a word, but Saka, is it Saka? Sakagoro Ichidan. Yeah, it's Sakagoro. Sakagoro Ichidan. Yeah, I know Sakagoro Ichidan. Thank you, Google, for translating that. Sakagoro Ichidan to 楽しそうだな. Yoruhi. Wait, no, I got the wrong kanji anyway. Chikao? No? Chikai? Chikai! It's Chikai. Chikagoro. Goro! Chikai! Chikai is... Okay, so, the first kanji in this sentence, Chikai, is close. Goro is the time. So kodomo no goro, or kodomo no koro, means when I was a kid. So chikagoro means basically recently. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. I'm gonna get a head pat. Thank you. Oh man, this is really fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, but it's definitely my brain is going on full. I'm putting a lot of energy into this, so I'm probably going to be very tired afterwards. So this is probably just going to be like a 3-hour stream, maybe. We'll see. Chikagoro ichidan to tanoshisou da na. Ichidan. Oh, okay. So lately, one level up. So dan is level or floor, and ichidan, so basically step up in happiness recently. Recently you've been a lot happier. お前今日も海賊たちの航海連れてってもらえなかったんだろう? Okay, so お前今日も海賊たちの航海連れてってもらえなかったんだろう。Well, I mean, you've been happy lately, even though they're not gonna bring you along on their latest trip, the pirates. 海賊連れてって。So, 航海. So, even though you weren't allowed to come along on the latest pirate excursion, you looked like you're having fun. それに一生泳げねえ体になっちまった。いいんだ。Also, それに一生泳げねえ体になっちまった。So Japanese people listen to each other because you can't really guess what the other person wants until they finish what they say. Yes, exactly. That is a very very accurate depiction of why I think partly Japanese people pay very much attention to what you're saying. Generally speaking, in anime, for example, you will often find that the complexity of the speech is very, very simple. Like, it's not a very flowery language because it's already kind of difficult to understand what someone says if they speak quickly or if they use metaphors. So Japanese doesn't have a lot of metaphors, it doesn't have a lot of similes, it's a very straightforward language. Even so, there is a culture that as a listener, you have to understand, especially if you're in a lower social hierarchy than the speaker, you have to understand what someone is saying. So the less clear someone is in their communication, the more difficult it is for someone of a lower status to be like, oh shit, I gotta figure out what they were telling me, but they were very unclear. And as a boss, it's also culturally, you are much more informal when you're speaking to your subordinates, and that's partly because you don't have to be formal, but it's also because it's your job to convey something in a simple manner so everyone will understand. So it's like both the fact that you're allowed to be informal, but also that you're informal, so it's easier to understand. And when you're addressing someone higher up to you, you have to be more like careful in how you're talking. But yeah, it's really up to it's up to the listener to kind of comprehend what the speaker is saying, and a lot of times you won't understand what they're saying until you hear the whole sentence. It's a very strange language. In Hungarian, you can't get away with listening to literally 2 words most of the time. You can get what someone wants before they even finish. There is actually, Japanese does have a thing where you can just kind of peel away words. The less formal you are, the less words you need. So, for example here, Yo, Ruhi, Chigagoro ichidan to tanushi sou da na. He's basically saying, oh, you look a lot happier recently. He could say, Yo, Ruhi, saikin tanushi sou da. Saikin tanushi sou da has the same meaning as ichidan, Chikagoro ichidan to tanushi sou da, but it's much shorter. Peasant speak. Exactly. They just basically go, let's peel away all the unnecessary words and just like, you can just throw iko. If you say iko to someone in Japanese, that means let's go, or should we go? But the proper way of saying it would be watashi tachi wa asoko ni ikou kana, or iko deshou ka? Like, should we go there? But you can just peel it down to iko. So a lot of times when friends are speaking with each other in Japanese, it's very, very short because they peel away all the unnecessary formalities in the language to kind of just boil it down to the imperative or to the like what you want to convey. I think a lot of languages do that, but in Japanese it's especially clear, which also means that a lot of times if you're translating something and you're not given the context of what you're translating, it can be very, very difficult to figure out what's going on. That's a big reason why a lot of the a lot of the English translations of Final Fantasy VII, the original game, is so wonky, is because a lot of times you don't have a subject in a sentence, for example. Someone just says, ikuze, ikuze, and you go like, okay, is he saying that we should go? Is he saying that they should go? Is it saying they went? Like, and if you don't even have the game to look at when you're doing it, yeah. So the closer you are with someone, the less onion it is, and the closer it is to Shrek. Exactly. So the closer you are to someone, the less words you have to use to speak to them. Which is also why it's super rude to speak that way to someone you don't know, because it implies a level of closeness that might not exist. それに一生泳げねえ体になっちまった。Also, didn't you get a body that can't swim anymore? いいんだ。一生悲しみでも俺は一生海から落ちない海賊になるから。That's okay. I might get a body that's always going to be a hammer, but I'm going to become a pirate that will never fall into the water in my whole life. Basically, that's what he's saying. それより俺はゴムゴムの実でゴム人間になれたから。Also, besides, since I ate the gomu gomu no mi, I've become a gomu person. その方がずっと嬉しいんだ。ほら。So because of that, I'm really happy. I'm really excited. Look at this. And he pulls his face. In Hungary, it is the reverse. The less words you use, the more distant it is, and you can add flowers if you want to impress someone. Ooh, I see. I mean, it's a complex thing. I think in Sweden, we're very informal in general. We kind of deformalize the language a lot. So you can get away with being very, very informal verbally to your boss, and it's no problem. We used to address people by their work titles or their jobs. So you would say Mr. Doctor, for example. Herr Doktor. You would say that. That's a German thing too. You would say Fru Sekreterare. It's like Miss Secretary. Like you would say that to people in Swedish. Less than 100 years ago, that was very, very common. Like you would address people by their title, basically, their work title. それがどうした? So what about it? 確かに不思議だし、村中面白がとろが何の役に立つんじゃ。Yeah, Swedish was really interesting. Old Swedish was cool. There are different, also like German, we have different pronouns for people, different levels of formality. We don't use that anymore though. それがどうした? So what about it? 確かに不思議だし It might be weird. 村中面白がとるが I'm an old Swede, so I'm probably cool. Thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. とるが何のが役に立つ. Okay, so 役に立つ basically means to be useful. So what he's saying is, so what about it? Even though I'll agree that it's weird, and it's amusing in this town, but what's the use of it? 体がゴムになったところで, being a gummy person, I mean. Oh, a village head, soncho. So this is mura. This is the same kanji. It has mura here, but here it's son, because soncho basically means head of village. So cho is nagai. This is long. But cho is also used to kind of show shacho, for example, is the president of a company. Shinra shacho. And you have kaicho, which is captain, and you have Sensho, which is commander, which is I think what Kuku call herself. So Cho is a multi-purpose kanji to basically mean head of something, or the tall, the one that's at the top of it. Sonsho means village head. 何度でも言うがな、ルフィ。お前は絶対海賊にはならぜんぞ。How many times have I told you, Rufy? There is no way you're going to become a pirate. So, 何度でも. So, no matter 何度, how many times have I told you? 言うがな、ルフィ。お前, you are never, 絶対, guaranteed 海賊. So, 絶対 can mean both absolutely or absolutely not. It depends on the ending. お前は絶対海賊にならせんぞ. I will never allow you to be a pirate. But it could be お前は絶対海賊にならん。なれるぞ. I would absolutely let you become a pirate. I'm not going to let you become a pirate, 村のお天になるわい。お天に村のお天に何の意味わかんない。全然わかんない。Okay, so お天お兄ちゃんお天stain. Oh! 村のお天になるわい。You would be a stain on our village if you became a pirate. 船長は会長 is Coco. She's 会長. She's head of the kai. Let me see what 会長. Which kanji is that? 会長. Chairman. Yeah, she's the chairman. 会長. So this is kao or to meet, and cho, so 会長, chairman, and sencho, marine sencho is pirate captain. It's the head of a ship basically. 船長は少しは分かっとるようじゃが、もうあいつらとは付き合うな。船長は少しは分かっとる。He's basically saying you shouldn't be hanging out with that pirate captain. He's telling you stupid things. Gummy. He's angry. He's going gummy. 少しははは This is okay. So a little funny thing is like wa in Japanese is the particle for is, and the thing is it's said as wa, but it's actually ha. So when it says 船長は this means that captain is. So this here is wa, but this is ha. But in Japanese you say 船長は when this is used as a particle. It's really weird. I don't actually know why it is like that. But it trips up a lot of people. But wa is like this one is only used in other words like wakatta, wakatto. I don't actually wakatto. I don't know what that means. Wakatto. Wakato. 船長は少しは分かっとる。分かっとるようじゃが、もうあいつらとは付き合うな。The captain seemed to understand a little bit, but I'm not going to. You shouldn't be hanging out with them anymore. Okay, so he's basically saying that Shanks gets it. Like Shanks knows that he shouldn't be going out. He shouldn't bring him along. But despite that, you should not be hanging out with them. Damn, this chapter is so long. How many more pages do we have? This is a very long chapter because I think usually a chapter is like 15 to 18 pages. But the first chapter is like ridiculously long in this. It's so many pages. Sorry, spoiling it a little bit. Okay, that's the end of. So how many pages is that? It's a lot. That's what it is. What if I go like this? And this is page 54, and I think it starts on page 4. So the first chapter is like 50 pages, and we are on page 26. Oh, we're not even halfway through. Oh my god. Parties bar. We're not even halfway through the chapter. Holy crap. I mean, we'll keep at it. We'll keep at it. もう船長さんたちが航海に出て長いわね。It's already been quite a while since the captain and his crew left on that trip, isn't it? Hasn't it? そろそろ寂しくなってきたんじゃない？ルフィ。Aren't you lonely? Haven't you gotten lonely since they left? 全然。俺はまだ許してないんだ。山賊の一件。Nope, not at all. I still haven't forgiven them for that incident with the mountain pirates. Yamazoku no itten. So this zoku is the same as in kaizoku. So yamazoku means that they're mountain bandits, and umizoku or kaizoku is umi, sea. So that would be water bandits basically. 俺はシャンクスたちを買いかぶってだよ。買いかぶって。 買いかぶって。買いかぶって。買いかぶって。overbuy? 俺は、シャンクスたちを、I think he's saying like I overestimated or bought into the hype. 俺はシャンクスたちを買いかぶってたよ。I guess I overestimated them or thought it were too cool. もっとかっこいい海賊かと思ってたんだ。I thought pirates were supposed to be a lot cooler. もっと more かっこいい cool 海賊かと so pirates かと思って means to think or thought と思ってんだ。幻滅したね。幻滅 I really don't like it when it's expressions that's only in katakana because I can never remember them. 幻滅したね。Oh, okay. He's actually not using kanji here. So this is supposed to be genmetsu, which is like illusion or dissolution. Genmetsu. Disillusionment to be. But he's writing it in hiragana instead of kanji. Genmetsu shita ne. So like disillusion. But he's not using the complicated kanji because clearly this kanji up here. It's a bit difficult to write. Genmetsu shita ne. So kashira. Kashira is a very feminine way of saying I guess, or that might be so. So kashira. Well, I guess that might be. 私はあんなことされても平気で笑ってられる方がかっこいいと思う。So that might be true, but if you ask me, being able to calmly laugh something like that off is pretty cool in my book. So she's basically saying to calmly laugh that such a thing off is pretty cool, I think. 思うわ。She does the wa ending, which is a very feminine way of ending a sentence as well. So kashira is like it's a feminine way of saying I guess, and ending your sentences with wa is a very feminine way of ending them. Shinobu does that a lot. She says wa, but she speaks like an old man. Otherwise, her Japanese is really weird. Makino wa wakatte ne kara na. Makino doesn't. You don't understand, Makino. 男にはやらなきゃいけねえ時があるんだ。There are times when a guy has to do what a man has to do what a man's got to do. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. 男には if you're a man やらなきゃいけねえ時があるんだ。So if you're a man, there are times when you just can't let that slip. You got to be a man. そうダメね私は。Oh, I see. I guess I was wrong, or I guess I'm hopeless. She's just like, ha ha ha, I'm not a man, I'm a stupid woman. I don't understand it, I guess. ダメだ. Yeah, you don't get it. You're dumb broad. 邪魔するぜ. Here we go, causing a trouble again. Huh? 今日は海賊どもはいねえんだな。静かでいい. I guess there's no pirates today. I like it when it's quiet. また通りかかったんで立ち寄ってやったぞ。We were また通りかかったんで We were just around the corner. We were in the area. 立ち寄ってやったぞ。立ち寄って。What is 立ち寄って？立ち寄って。立ち寄って。立ち寄って。We decided to stop by. We were in the area. 何ぼーっとしてやがる。What do you ぼー is basically what are you staring at? 俺たちお客だぜ。客 means customer. お客様。俺たちは客だぜ。What are you staring at us for? We're customers, aren't we? 酒だ! Bring us booze! Bring out booze! 酒だ! 船長さん大変! Village head is a problem. I love him. He's drinking tea and he's just chill. This guy's just chill. He's just drinking tea and having a good time. どうしたんじゃ、マキノ。そんなに慌てて。 What's the matter? Why are you yelling like that? Why are you so worked up? Luffy ga Yamazoku tachi ni. Luffy did something to the mountain pirates. 本当に面白い体だな。Wow, that's a really interesting body. 本当だな。殴っても蹴っても聞いてないらしい。So even if we hit it, or I think it's kick it, even if we kick him or hit him, 殴っても蹴ってもいや、殴っても蹴っても聞いてないらしい。Even if you hit it or kick it, nothing happens. おいお前ルフィを助けに行くよ Hey, you gotta go help Luffy. でも相手は山賊だぞ殺されちまう They'll kill me. They're mountain pirates. The enemies are mountain pirates. They'll kill me. それにこの喧嘩はルフィの方から Besides, this is Luffy's fight. he's 7 years old, dude. He's like 10 years old. Besides, この喧嘩はルフィの方から仕掛けたらしいじゃねえか Besides, Luffy started this fight. It's his fight. He's the one who started it. くそー俺に謝れ I'm never gonna forgive you. この野郎 You bastards. この人間とはなんておかしな生き物がいるんだろうな What an interesting creature. Ikimono is like a creature. It's not like you wouldn't call a person ikimono. Fun fact, Hojo calls Aerith an ikimono, which Tifa goes, that's cruel. You should call her a person. She's a human. She's not an ikimono. So iki is to live. This kanji iki, the I here, it has like a bazillion different readings. It could mean give birth. It could mean to live. It could mean life. It could mean it has a bunch of different meanings. But here it's ikimono, so living thing. いるんだろうな。なんておかしな生き物がいるんだろうな。How come such a weird creature exists? And he's just tossing him. Chickshaw! Damn it! 新種発見だ。新種発見だ。Ah, looks like I discovered a new species. 絶対許さねえ I'm never gonna forgive you. 見せ物小屋にでも売り飛ばしゃ。見せ物小屋にでも。Maybe I should sell him to like a zoo? 見せ物小屋 show house. So basically like a what are they called? Freak show? Yeah, I should sell into a freak show. 売り飛ばしゃ。結構な金になりそうだな。I'm gonna get a lot of money from that. Kane, this is kin, or kane means gold or money. And it's used in Friday, Kinjobi. Kinjobi is gold day or money day. So 結構な金になりそうだな。Tobi, 売り飛ばしゃ。Toberu. This is to fly. It's in hikoki, airplane. And this is uru, to sell. If you put you next to it, the speaking, you get read, actually, I think. Yomu. But uri, to sell. It would fly off the shelf or something. 結構な金になりそうだな. I'd get a lot of money. Wah! しつこいぞ. You're an impudent one. You're rude. Gaki. Brat. And then he steps on him. Dozon. 人が気持ちよく酒飲んで語らってたってのに人が気持ちよくさ People were just having a drink and talking, having a good time. この俺が何のお前の気に障ることでも言ったかい Yeah, so he's basically saying, we were just hanging out and having a drink and having fun. Did I do something to piss you off? Like, what did I do to make you so mad? Itta! Oyamare! Chikisho! Oyamare! It's like, I told you, you're... Oyamare. It's not, you're a nuisance? Oyamare. I think he's just saying, I told you, you were being a nuisance. Chikisho! Damn it! くそ、ルフィのやつ、なんだってあんなやつらに逆らうんだ。逆らう？逆らう？ I know this kanji, sort of. It means to defy. Oh, gyaku. It's gyaku. Yaku. Yeah, it's in what's it called? Ace Attorney. It goes gyaku. So basically, it means to oppose or to go against. なんだってあんなやつらに逆らうんだ。Damn that Luffy. Luffy no yatsu. Yatsu is like a person. I guess it's a rude way of saying person. くそ。Luffy no yatsu. なんだってあんなやつらに。やつら? Those people. Ra at the ending of it will make it a plural. なんだってあんなやつらに逆らうんだ. Why is he up again? Why is he fighting these people? 足をどけろ! Baka! Sanzoku! Take your foot off me, you idiot! Bandit! その子を離してくれ. Let that child go. Here we go. 離す to release. その子. This is child. 子. If you put onna hen or woman next to 子, you get ski, love. その子を離してくれ. Let that child go. 頼む. Please, I'm begging you. I beg you, I implore you. ルフィが何をやったかな知らんじゃ。I don't know what it is Luffy's done. あんたたちと争う気もない。We don't have any bad feelings towards you. 失礼でなければ金は払おう。As an apology, to forgive us, we'll even give you money. その子を助けてくれ. Just let that child go. We'll even pay you. We'll give you money. Just let that child go. 村長 Village head. さすがは年寄りだな. As expected. さすが is as expected. さすがは年寄りだな. Just what you'd expect from an old person. Toshiori is someone who's very old. Toshiori, the elderly. 世の中の渡り方を知ってる? How 渡り方 is how something works, I think. 渡り方. 渡り方. 渡り. Oh, 世の中の渡り方を知ってる. You know how to cross the world, how to make your way through the world, or how the world works, basically. We're really speeding through this. Again, I'm sorry if it's very fast. I hope you guys are having a good time, though. Anyway, all the chapters in the future are like 15 pages long, I think. But it's very common for the first chapter of a manga to be extra long, to kind of set the mood and to drag people in, to draw people in. So it's not uncommon for them to be 30 or 50 pages long. But I'm speeding through this. I used to be much, much worse at this. So practice really does make perfect. I'm still very bad at Japanese. Like, I'm bad at speaking Japanese from my mind. But I'm much better at, like, again, to spot certain kanji that I recognize and be like, that's what that means. That's what that means. And listening, I'm pretty good at it. I've been watching a lot of anime where I'm like trying not to read the subtitles or turn the subtitles off, and it's been pretty okay. Like, I get the gist of a lot of conversations. だが、ダメだ. So this is horse and fat. So fat horse I is dame. だがダメだ. So dame is no or nope or like it's not possible. Fat horse I. だがダメだ. But it's no good. もうこいつは助からねえ. You can't save this kid anymore. なんせこの俺を怒らせたんだからな. So because this kid has pissed us off, you can't save him anymore. こんな文字通り軟弱なゴム小僧に立って疲れたとはちゃ. Okay, that was a little bit hard. Let's break this sentence apart. こんな文字通り. Muji is like 文字通り. No, it's 文字通り. Muji is something else. Muji is plain color, but 文字通り. この文字通り軟弱な文字通りゴム小僧に立って疲れたとはちゃう。こんな文字通り軟弱なゴム小僧に so this whole thing この文字通り軟弱なゴム小僧に so this super weak, or literally this weak kid is this weak gummy kid に立って疲れたとはちゃ. We're getting sick and tired of this weak ass little gummy kid. 不愉快極まりねえぜ俺は不愉快極まり Oof. God, I can't imagine かいさわまり Is it? ねえ、きわまり極まり不愉快極まりねえぜ俺は I'm extremely he's a little eyesore. He's an extremely annoying little shit. 悪いのはお前らだね、悪いのはお前らだこの山猿 The ones, you're the bad ones, you damn mountain apes, Yamazaru. 悪いのは The ones who are bad are you guys, you mountain apes. よし、売り飛ばすのはやめだ. I'm not even gonna sell you. やっぱり殺しちまおう、ここで. Yep, I've decided I'm not even gonna kill you. I'm not even gonna sell you. I'm gonna kill you right here. He's so pissed off at him. And Luffy has no chill. He just doesn't stop. Luffy! 頼む! 見逃してくれ! Please, forgive him. Please look the other way. 港に誰も迎えがないんで何事かと思えば No one came around to the harbor to welcome us. I was wondering when something was going on. It's Shanks! Down. いつかの山賊じゃないか. Oh, it's the bandits from last time. 船長さん Mr. Captain. ルフィ、お前のパンチはピストルのように強いんじゃなかったのか? Hey, Luffy, didn't you say your punches were as strong as a gun? うるせえ! Shut up! 海賊、まだいたのかこの町に、この村に。Pirates, so you decided to show up again in this town. ずっと村の拭き掃除でもしたのか? Okay. Gotta translate this one. ずっと I keep forgetting what ずっと means. Hold on. ずっと村の拭き掃除でもしてたのか? Oh, okay. So all this time, 村の 村の拭き掃除でも Oh, pirates, you showed up again. Have you been cleaning this entire village up until now? Have you been wiping down this whole village until now? 何しに来たか知らんが、怪我せんうちに逃げ出しな。何しに来たか知らんが、怪我せんうちに逃げ出しな。それ以上近づくと撃ち殺すぜ。腰抜き。Okay. 何しに来たか。Why did you come back here? 知らんが、怪我せんうちに逃げ出しな。Okay, I gotta translate that one. There's something about why did you come back here and something about wounds. Okay, so 何しに来たか Yeah, what did you come here for? Or maybe I don't care what you came here for. 何しに来たか知らんが Yeah, I don't know. I don't care why you came back here. 怪我せんうちに逃げ出しな Oh, okay. Are you self-taught in Japanese? Have you taken any classes? That's a good question. I actually did study Japanese at university or college for a year and a half, but I was a really bad student. I ended up relying a lot on Denki Jisho, which is an electrical dictionary. So the last year or so, I was a really bad student. But I would say I'm like 80% self-taught. There's some stuff that I learned in college that has been really, really useful. I really do think that learning stroke order is very good because it can help you kind of decipher kanji. And if you also learn about the radicals, the radicals, that will help you a lot in terms of like finding translations and sort of understanding what kanji means. If you go here, chikatsuku, chikao is close, and the thing here that looks like a big L that's underneath it with a little dot over here, this is like the radical for roads. So if a kanji includes this, it's about like locations or roads or relativity closeness to something else, right? And if you go this little weird ass T looking thing here next to nani, it means person. That doesn't really help you a lot because a lot of kanji has that. But here, nigeru, also has the road radical underneath it. So that's to run away. Dasu is to go away, to go out. It's I'm self-taught in Japanese to the degree that most of my vocabulary I've studied so much outside of college that I would say that the majority of what I learned from I use a lot of Aino, which is a website that's actually paid to use that I don't use anymore, but it had a really, really big vocabulary exercise pool that I was doing a lot during COVID. And my reading has been, I went to Japan for a month and I was reading every day when I was there. I bought a lot of manga and I was reading it constantly when I was doing my laundry or when I was in bed. I was watching Yowamushi Pedal without subtitles because I had access to Japanese Netflix when I was there, and that didn't have English subtitles and I didn't want to have that anyway. So I did a lot of watching anime, I did a lot of talking. I tried to make do without any English at all. I almost succeeded. I had to do English sometimes. But a lot of it is grinding. I don't have a good head for language. So I never really... Some people just pick up a language really easily. I have a friend who knows 6 languages pretty well. And I know English really well because I played a lot of games. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to use the same technique I used when I learned English, which is play a lot of games, read a lot of comics, watch a lot of cartoons, and just like stop caring about not getting everything. Which is really hard because when you get older, you feel like you don't have so much time to learn, right? Because when you're young, you can just sit for hours in front of the TV and you don't really care because you don't have obligations, you don't have to pay bills and stuff like that. But as an adult, your time is much more limited. So a lot of times when we look at something and we don't understand it wholly, it feels like a waste of time. It feels like we're not using our time appropriately, and that's going to give you a mental block in learning. So you have to kind of give yourself the time to just passively observe something and try to make sense out of it without feeling stressed out or dejected about it. Because that's how communication works. Communication is all about conveyance of information. Conveyance is super important. So as long as you can convey to another party what your intentions are, it doesn't matter if you're grammatically correct or if you mess up some words or if you use sign language to convey it. And you should kind of have that mentality when you're studying a foreign language. Be like, okay, number one priority is, can I make myself understood, or can I understood the general context of what's going on? So I think that's really important when you're studying Japanese. That's why a lot of times subtitles can be a crutch that's not very good, especially early on. Subtitles you should only use in a study way once you can pick out individual words in a sentence and you want to know what their translation means. So once you're in a sort of okay level of Japanese, so much that you can discern what the sentence structure and figure out which words are being said, and you can pick out certain words and understand their meaning, that's when subtitles will help you. They won't help you if you can't decipher an entire sentence. Then it's much, much better to watch it without subtitles or with Japanese subtitles, because you're going to get a much better sense for sentence structure if you're not constantly looking at an English translation. In my opinion, that's a much better way to learn. It's going to mean that you will probably not understand everything, but you will have pretty cute pictures, anime waifus to look at while you're trying to decipher it, so that's okay. Japanese subtitles can be very distracting because they're usually very complicated, and they go by very fast. A big issue in learning Japanese is that reading speed takes a long time to build up. Even now, like when I'm reading, I read pretty slow. I read much faster in my head than when I'm reading out loud. But Japanese is difficult to get a good reading speed for. Also, you want to find something that's with kanji. Best is to find something that has furigana too, so you know how to pronounce it, but you don't want only hiragana or katakana. A lot of people go like, you only need to learn hiragana. That's not true, because the thing is, if this was written only in hiragana, you wouldn't be able to tell where one word starts and another begins. Nani shi ni kita ka shiranga. Like, it shows you natural pauses in the words when you have a kanji to kind of break up the flow. So it's very good to learn kanji as early as you can, even if it's just like identifying sort of what they might mean. Sorry if I get very ranty about this. I do work as a language teacher in English, so I've tried to mentally break down like how I would learn Japanese better, and my end result is just dive into it, do Japanese every day, read manga. Even if I don't understand what it all means, at least I'll get better every time. That's how I learned it when I was a kid with English, and I think it's the best way to learn. And don't pay for resources. Pirate anime. The anime industry is corrupt and horrible. Okay. Nani shi ni kita ka shiran ga... Nani shi ni kita ka... So why you came, or for what reason you came, shiran ga. I don't care why you're here. Ke ga senuchi ni nigedashina. So before you get hurt, you better get out of here. Teaching is tough. I think it's very rewarding. I think that one of the best ways of learning something is to teach it, in my opinion. So that's why I do a lot of I write down a lot of the stuff I learn. Like, I got a big book where I'm writing down the history of Japan, a timeline. I posted a few pictures on my Twitter about it. And the reason I'm writing it all down, even though I have the books, I can just look up the timelines in there. I'm writing it down because I'm writing it as if I'm making notes for a class. Because if you take information and you process it down to a level of explanation where a layman can understand it, that's processing information, which means that your brain will store it much better than if you're just a passive recipient. That's always the case in learning. That when you're teaching others, you are also teaching yourself, because your brain is like, how can I convey this complex information in a much easier way? So again, conveyance. It's all about analyzing the information and processing it and presenting it in a way that's understandable. And it's kind of the key to education. Like, the better a teacher you are, the better you are at conveying complex concepts in a simple way, I feel. Anyway, それ以上近づくと撃ち殺すぜ、腰抜け. If you get any closer, we'll kill you too. I had to teach at practice sometimes, and it's tough to telepathically communicate the images in my head through the open air. I mean, it's a skill you can develop, but a lot of times I do think that teaching is a craft. It's a theoretical it's taught as a theoretical subject, but I strongly disagree that you can theoretically learn to teach. I think teaching is a practical skill. It's a practical verbal skill, and people can get better at it, and some people are just naturally better at it. And I don't think any kind of teacher's diploma can make you good at teaching unless you understand teaching and unless you have like a propensity to it. I don't want to sound like I'm like elitistic or something, but I've had so many people I studied with that should have never become teachers. I've met a lot of teachers who have diplomas who are very, very bad at teaching. And I met a lot of people who are very good at teaching and who never studied at university. So I don't think having a teacher's diploma is going to make you a teacher if you don't have the knack for it, I guess. It's rough to say, but I mean, my dad and his siblings are all like we're all craftspeople. They were all like carpenters and stuff. I know I couldn't get very good at it. I tried, and I'm like, okay, I don't have the mindset to get good at this. I think it's more like you have to kind of want to get better at it, and to want to get better at teaching, you have to kind of enjoy. I mean, you kind of have to enjoy it, I guess. Carpenter grind said, yeah. I mean, I envy their skills. I wish I could build stuff, but I'm not very handy. てめえ、聞こえなかったのか? Hey, you bastard, didn't you hear him? それ以上近づくな. Don't take another step closer. てめえ、聞こえなかったのか? Hey, bastard, you didn't hear what he was saying? You studied Japanese for 6 months, but it's hard to remember everything and get better since I started to work and can't study regularly anymore. That sucks. I'm really... That does suck. My recommendation would be... it's kind of hard to say because like I'm reading manga now, but I do have several years of like on and off practice behind me. But I think the faster you can start reading manga, the better. Manga is going to help you a lot because you want to get your reading speed up and you want to improve your kanji familiarity. I would say reading Japanese should be your top priority, and then listening to Japanese afterwards, because you got to build up a strong vocabulary. I don't think writing kanji is important. I think, as a matter of fact, I would recommend against studying writing kanji because it's going to be a waste of time. As long as you can recognize them, that's fine. There are very few situations where you will be writing in Japanese. Most of the time you'll have your phone, and your phone's autocorrect will absolutely figure out what it is you want to say. So I can recognize chikao, close, but I probably wouldn't remember how to write it from the top of my head. And that's the case with a lot of Japanese people. Japan is suffering from people being unable to write in Japanese in Japan because everyone is using smartphones, and it's just like nobody remembers how to write anything anymore. And that's perfectly normal. I think that's actually a very reasonable evolution of the language because of how it's been, how hard it is. In Japanese, sorry I'm going off on this, but Japanese is kind of locked into a corner. I've mentioned this previously on streams. The problem Japanese has is that you can't simplify it. You literally cannot simplify Japanese, because the problem is it has so many homonyms and homophones, words that sound the same but look different, or written differently, that if you were to get rid of kanji, it would be very, very hard to understand from written text what people are writing. It would be decently difficult for natives, but it would be practically impossible to learn it as an outsider, because it would require so much of a higher level of understanding from someone to be able to distinguish what a sentence is actually supposed to be. I think Japanese kind of painted itself into a corner where it cannot really evolve a lot, which is difficult for it. At least that's my perception of it. So there's really no chance that Japanese is going to be made easier, but they are definitely going to be struggling with writing skills in Japan. Atama fuki tobasu zo. I'm gonna blow your head off. Oh, fuki tobazu. I think fuki tobazu is to blow your head off. Fuki tobazu. Oh, yeah. Fuki tobazu zo. I'm gonna blow your head off. ピストルを抜いたからには命をかけるよ。抜いた is to pull out. So you pull out a pistol. If you're gonna pull out a pistol, you better be ready to bet your life on it. かけろよ。命をかけるよ。ピストルを抜いたからには Once you pull out a pistol, you should bet your life on it. 何言ってんやがる? What the hell do you think you're saying? What are you saying? そいつは脅しの脅し脅しの道具そいつは脅しじゃねえって言ったんだ That's such a clumsy tool? そいつは This thing is such a clumsy tool, isn't it? 道具じゃねえ言ったんだ Let me I think he's saying this thing is such a clumsy tool. そいつは脅しの道具じゃねえって言ったんだ I don't know if this is right. 脅し Oh my goodness, thank you, Sap. Thank you for the gifts up to Human Error. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Yay. Thank you so much for the gifts up. I appreciate you. You're truly the froggiest of the frogs. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Sap. Thank you. Zebradigan. Thank you. It's really kind. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Yeah, this is the wiggly is the lo-fi wiggly. It's just very slowly wiggling. Thank you. I really appreciate you. So it's is it odoji? But it's odo. Let me see if I can find. Okay, I'm gonna write it. Oof. Okay, it's kamure じゃなくて海賊になる Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I think it's like this. Ghosts are shitty. そいつはイの道具。イのちイジのOdo. Thank you. Aw, Human Error. Odoji no dogu. I don't. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the right kanji. Odoji no dogu.
そいつは意地の道具じゃねえって言ったんだ
Okay. Did they just mess up the she? Wait, she. Odo. Okay, odoshi.
そいつは脅しの道具じゃねえって言ったんだ
Thank you. Okay, so this thing isn't just a tool for intimidation. This isn't just something to wave around to scare people. He's basically saying it's not a toy for scaring people. It's not a tool for intimidation. No. Yeah, then this guy comes up and just Lucky. I think his name is Lucky or something. Lucky Lou. Yeah, his name is Lucky Lou. I like him. He's pretty cool. Nah. He just shot him in the head. God, this scene right here, I was like, holy shit, they're not fucking around. He just shot him in the head. When it started at East Blue, you definitely didn't expect it to become a literal high fantasy pirate story. No, right? It is. I am very happy with the way One Piece has been going. It's also very much like it's about freedom versus security, I think. Which I like. I can totally see why Marines are on the side that they are, because the idea of justice and the idea of protecting the weak, because pirates don't protect the weak, or at least most pirates don't protect the weak, and the Marines are like, we're strong, so we're going to protect the weak, and a lot of pirates are, we're strong, so we're going to dominate the weak, and I think that's kind of like the big conflict in One Piece, and the world government are also dominating the people. So it's about domination versus protection, I think. Because there are pirates who also protect people, like the Yonkai, for example, like the four emperors. So it's like a very interesting, like, philosophical conflict of like freedom versus safety. Some pirates are, we're strong, so we'll eat the bigger dog. Yeah, yeah, like pirates will unite against warriors pirates. It's a very interesting world that he's created, and it starts so simply. Yaria gatan teme. You really didn't know, you asshole. Nante koto. Nante hikyo na yatsura na. Hikyo is sly. I think hikyo is you. Hikyo. You cowardly assholes. How did... you really didn't know, you cowardly assholes. Hikyo? Ame koto itten ja ne. Ame koto itten ja ne. Don't act so innocent. Seisha demo aite ni shiteru tsumori ka? Seija to nani? Sex. It's sex. Seija. Oh yeah. Ame koto itten ja ne. Ame koto, amai koto is basically sweet things. Ame koto. So don't talk about such sweet things. You're not fighting some saints here. Your opponents aren't saints. Omaera no me no mae ni iru no wa kaisoku da ze. The people standing in front of you are pirates. You're facing pirates now. Look at him. He's just looking at his biceps like, Urusei! Daitai ore tachi wa temera ni yo... yo wa ne zo. Yo wa ne zo. It's like temera ni. Shut up. Daitai ore tachi wa temera ni yo wa ne zo. Besides, you guys are nothing compared to us. Ika Yamazoku. Ore wa sake ya kui mono o atama kara bukkake yo ka. Listen up, mountain bandits. If you pour alcohol or food on my head, I don't even care about that stuff. Tsuba o hakikakere yo ga. Tsuba o hakikakerare yo ga. I hate Japanese sometimes. Tsuba is tsuba o hakikakerare yo ga. Even if I get spat on, taite no koto wa waratte misugoshite yaru. Even if you spit on me, I'm just gonna laugh it off. Dagana. So tsuba, to spit on, tsuba o hakikakerare yo ga. Even if you spit on me, taite no koto wa waratte misugoshite yaru. I'm just gonna brush it off with a laugh. Dagana. However, どんな理由があろうと No matter what reason, 俺は友達を傷つけるやつは許さない。 However, no matter what the reason is, if someone hurts one of my friends, I will never forgive them. Shanks is so cool. Shanks. Ha 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 ha. Yurusanee da to? You'd never forgive them? Umi ni puka puka tsuite rahera. Yatteru kaizoku ga. I don't know what that means. Having a hard time reading this. It's getting a little difficult. I think my brain is just slowly turning off. I really want to finish this, but there's so many pages left. Wait, which page are we on? 37? There's 17 more pages? Are you kidding me? Whew. Wait, hold on. Okay, we I don't know. I don't know if I have the energy to finish. Oh my god, there's so many pages. Well, there's a couple of pages that nothing really happens on. You know what? We'll finish it. We'll finish it. Oh god. Yeah. It's fine. We'll finish it. It's not that far. Umi ni puka. What the fuck is puka puka? See, there's so many things. Puka puka. Puka puka. Okay, puka puka means puka puka. Okay, good to know. Umi ni puka puka tsuite hera hera. Puka puka tsuite hera hera. Okay, splashing around in the sea. Yatteru kaizoku ga. Pirates who are just splashing around, having fun in the sea. Yamasoku sama ni tatetsuku to wa warawaseru. Pirates who are just splashing around, sea playing around, going up against mountain bandits. It just makes me laugh. Kuroshichimau. Yarodomo. Kill them all, you bastards. Yarodomo. That's basically he's talking to his crew. Yarodomo. Whoa! Shine! Die! Ore ga yaro. I love how they all wear exactly the same clothes. Like I don't feel like deciding clothes for these guys. Ore ga yaro. Jubun da. Hello, Ornix. Only Rangor. Don't worry about it. Funny business is under lock and key. No matter what kind of business you do, if you're finding a little guy, you're welcome. Don't worry about it. You're more than welcome here, Ornix. Hope you're having a good Sunday. When I say no funny business, it's more like an ideal. It's like, Plato's cave and the idealized world. Business can be funny, but it will not truly ever be funny business, if you know what I mean. Welcome. Kiro. Ore ga yaro. Jubun da. I'll do it on myself. I'll do it myself. It'll be easy. Jubun da. No problem. He puts out his cigarette on the guy's face. I love it. No wait. His face is burning. He just beats them to death with his musket. Umeboreru nayo Yamazoku. Boreru nayo. Oh, unubore. Okay. So basically, don't get conceited. Don't be conceited. So conceited. Another word for conceited would be don't be so cocky. Mountain bandits. Uchi to isen yaritakya. Uchi to isen yaritakya. Gunkan demo hippatte kurunda na. Uchi to isen yaritakya. If you want to fight me one-on-one, Gunkan... Oh, if I'm fighting you one-on-one, Gunkan, I think, is... Gunkan demo hippatte kurunda yo. No. If you want to fight me one-on-one, you'd better bring a warship, basically, he's saying. Gunkan. Sugoi. That's so cool. Yeah! Mate yo! 仕掛けてきたのはこの楽器だぜ。仕掛けて Like take one step closer, maybe? Shikakute. Qualifications. No, I don't think that's I don't think that's what it means. Shikakute. Shikakute. Shikakute 来たのはこの楽器だぜ。What? No, oh wait, what he's saying is, wait, the one who started it all was this kid. どの道賞金引くだろう賞金引く賞金首あ、賞金首だろどの道賞金首だろう Which road 賞金首 is like the bounty? 賞金首どの道Man, my brain is. Which way is the bounty? Huh? 待ってよ。仕掛けてきたのはこの楽器だぜ。This is the one who started it all was this kid. どの道賞金首だろう Which way is the bounty office? I guess he's saying like, where do we cash in your bounty? Huh? And he throws a smoke bomb. Enmaku da! Enmaku is N is smoke. Maku is bomb, I think. Enmaku. Enmaku. Smoke screen. Ah, smoke screen. Okay. Enmaku da! Koi gaki! Uwa! Hanaze! Hanaze! Kuso! Let go of me! Let go of me! God damn it! Ruffy! Shimatta! Hyudan shiteta! ルフィがどうしようみんな Oh, damn it! I screwed up! You done? I was fooling around. I was messing around. Now Luffy's been taken. What should we do? うろたいんじゃねえ。うろたいんじゃねえ。おかしらこの野郎。みんなで探しゃすぐ見つかろう。Keep your pants on, like cool down, calm down, Captain. We'll find him. We'll all look for him. たく、この人は。This person's what a mess this guy is. He's like laughing at his captain. The captain's freaking out. はははは。まんまと逃げてやったぜ。Oof, I just barely made it out. まさか山賊。Oh, it's 山賊, not 山賊。山賊が海へ逃げたとは思うまい I never thought a mountain bandit would escape to the sea, would he? Stop it, text. I don't care about you. Stupid texts. さて、てめえは人質として一応連れてきたな Okay, I think he's saying like you are my human shield. 人質 Hostage. You're my hostage. Okay. さて、てめえは人質として一応連れてきたが You're the only one I'm bringing you with me because you're my hostage. もう用なしだ。もう用なしだ。もう用なしだ。It's already a pair. No. It's not a pair. There's no use for it anymore. Well, you're no use for me anymore. 俺を怒らせたやつは56人みんな殺してきた。俺を怒らせたやつは過去56人みんな殺してきた。If you make me mad, I'll kill you just like the other 56 people. Basically, he's saying anyone who makes me mad will be joining those 56 people I just killed. お前が死んじまう I'm gonna kill you. ほうあばよ Later, kid. See you later, loser. He just kicks him into the ocean. クソクソガッキが What a brat. Ah, shit. あいつらクズのくせに You trash. 一発も殴れなかった。ちくしょう I didn't even get a single hit in against these human trash. なかった。ちくしょう Damn it. ちくしょう Damn it. Ha 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 ha. No, stupid. This manga just keeps makes me mad. あの時の海賊どもの顔見たかよ? Did you see the face of that pirate back then? 酒ぶっかけ。ぶっかけ。いい言葉だよね。酒ぶっかけられても文句一つ言えねえだ。He got covered in booze and didn't make a single fuss about it. 情けねえやつらだ。What a pitiful bunch of losers. はははははは。俺、ああいう腰抜け見るとムカムカしてくんだ。As for me, those kind of weak-ass people, they piss me the fuck off. よっぱと殺してやろうかと思ったぜ。よっぱとっていうのはよっぱと By the way, 殺してやろうかと思ったぜ。よっぱと殺してやろうかと思ったぜ。I thought I was kind of thinking I should just kill them. 海賊なんてあんなもんだ。格好ばっかで。Well, pirates are just a bunch of weak-ass losers. やめろ! Stop it! シャンクスたちをバカにするなよ! 腰抜けなんかじゃないぞ! Don't make fun of Shanks and his friends. They're not weaklings. やめなさい、ルフィ. Stop it, ルフィ. シャンクスたちをバカにするなよ! Don't make fun of Shanks and the guys. Huh? 何この怪物が What is this monster? What's this giant monster? Yeah! He's just eaten by this giant sea king. It's a sea king, right? Bakun chomp. うわーがばば誰が助けな please someone help me うわー Shanks うせろ Get lost うせろ He's using the Emperor's what's it called? Emperor's haki? Here? Oh, by the way, Oda revealed that, well, I'll tell you when you see it. Onni suru yo, Luffy. Onni kiru yo, Luffy. On? Huh? Onni kiru yo, Luffy. Onni kiru yo. Makino-san kara. I owe you one, Luffy. Makino told me everything. Makino-san kara zenbu kiita zo. Makino told me everything. I owe you one, Luffy. Makino told me everything. 俺たちのために戦ってくれたんだな. You fought for our sake. You stood up to him for our sake. おい泣くな男だろおい泣くな男だろ Hey, stop crying, you're a man, aren't you? だってよ Shanks But Shanks 腕が Your arm So this was actually a decision that Oda didn't make. His editor was like, you want to give this chapter a little bit more oomph? You should have Shanks lose his arm. And Oda was like, okay. But apparently he really regrets it because it doesn't make a lot of sense that he'd lose one of his arms if he's still a Yonko. So it's weird. Udega! Arm! Your arm! Udega. Yasui monda. That's a cheap thing. Ude no ippan kurai. Yasui monda. It's fine. It's a cheap thing. Just one arm. Puji de yokatta. I'm glad. So basically he's saying like, it's fine. An arm is a small price to pay to see you safe. He's crying. What a man. What a man this guy is. He's willing to sacrifice an arm just to save Luffy. シャンクスが航海に連れて行ってくれない理由。海の過酷さ。己の非力さ。Wait, hold on. シャンクスが航海にOkay, so the reason not bringing along 航海に連れて行ってくれない理由 So the reason they won't bring him along to the trip 海の過酷さ Oh, the reason they're not bringing Luffy along with them is the harshness of the sea 己の非力さ己の非力さ and his own weakness. So the reason they're not bringing Luffy with them on the trip is because the harshness of the sea and Luffy's weakness. 何よりシャンクスという男の偉大さをルフィはした。何よりシャンクスという男の偉大さをルフィはした。So Luffy finally understood the measures of a man named like Shanks. この男にいつかなりたいと心から思った。So his heart finally decided that he wanted to become a man like Shanks. この船でもうこの町への帰ってこないって本当 Are you gonna take the ship and leave and not come back to this village anymore? ずいぶん長い拠点だったついにお別れだな Yeah, we've been using this place as a kyoten, like a launching point for too long now. We're gonna be splitting up now. Or we're gonna leave now. 悲しいだろう It's a bit sad. I'm a bit sad that we're leaving. まあ悲しいけどねもう連れてけなんて言わねえよ自分でなることにしたんだ海賊には Okay, he's basically saying yeah it's a bit sad、もう連れてけなんて言わねえよSomething about saying that he will take him along or not take him along. もう連れてけなんて言わねえよ。I'm not gonna ask you to bring me along anymore. 自分でなることにしたんだ、海賊には。I'm gonna become a pirate all on my own, basically. I'm gonna do it on my own, become a pirate. どうせ連れててやんねえよ。I wouldn't bring you even if you asked. お前なんかが海賊になれるか Like you would ever become a pirate? Like you would ever be able to become a pirate? なる I'm gonna be a pirate! なる俺はいつかこの一味にも、負けない仲間を集めて I'm gonna collect a crew that's gonna be even better than this bunch. 世界一の財宝を見つけて I'm gonna look for the greatest treasure in the world. 世界一 the world's foremost の財宝見つけて財宝 the world's biggest treasure I'm gonna search for it and 俺はいつか I'm gonna この一味 this 一味 is this crew or this group 一味にも負けない I'm gonna collect a crew that's not gonna lose to yours 仲間を集めて I'm gonna collect a crew that's not gonna lose to yours 海賊王になってやる I'm gonna become the pirate kingほう、俺たちを超えるのか Oh, you're gonna surpass us? じゃあ、この帽子をお前に預ける Well then, I'll leave this hat in your care. 預けるお前に預ける This scene! Oh! 燃えるよI'm burning. Yeah, this is the scene I have myself getting the hat put on my head by a statue of Shanks. So cool. 俺の大切な帽子だ This is my treasured hat. いつかきっと返しに来い。 いつかきっと One day you're gonna give it back to me. 立派な海賊になってな。Become a truly impressive pirate. Become a worthy pirate. あいつは大きくなるぜ。He's going to become a big one. Yeah. なんせ俺のガキの頃にそっくりだ。He reminds me of us when we were kids. 怒りを怒り? Is that flag or anger? Ikari is anger, but I don't think that's what it means to here now. Anchor. It's anchor. Ikari is anchor. Ikari o agero. Raise anchor. Ho hare. Shuppatsu da. Ho? I guess that's the what's it called? Sails. Ho. Yeah, sail. Ho hare. Raise the sails. Or shuppatsu da. We're off. そして少年の冒険は10年後のこの場所から始まる。And so the young boy's adventures 10 years later started at this very place. 10 years later, ドーン。とうとう行っちゃいましたね。村長。とうとう行っちゃいましたね、村長。Well, I guess he's finally leaving, huh? Village head. 寂しくなるわ。It's gonna be lonely. 村の恥じゃ。海賊になろうなんぞ。恥。Was that like shame? Yeah. It's good. The shame of this village is becoming a pirate. 本気で行っちまおうとはな。Yeah, I guess he's really going at it.いや、今日は船で日和だな。It's a good day for heading off of the ship. I think 日和 I don't know. My brain is starting to turn off. 日和. Yeah, but it's clear. Perfect day for departure. ぐるるるる。うわ、出たか。近海の虫。近海の虫。Oh, I guess you're out now. The king of the sea. 相手が悪かったな。Sorry, you're up against me. 10年鍛えた俺の技を見ろ。I'm gonna show you the results of 10 years of training. ゴムのピストル！ガドン！ Look at that. Oh, God. He's so good at framing these. Oda has a great sense of like cinematic style. ゴムのピストル！パチン！思いしたか。魚目。Remember me, you damn fish. まずは仲間集めた。First of all, I gotta gather my crew. 10人は欲しいな。I want about 10 people. そして海賊機。Then I gotta make a flag. 海賊機。よっしゃ行くぞ海賊王になる俺はなる Luffy is gonna become a pirate king. まだ見ぬ彼の仲間たちを巻き込まんと小さな船は海を行く。まだ見ぬ彼の仲間たちを巻き込まんとI thought my cat was screaming outside the door. Okay, it's basically saying something like small boat umi o yuku. Let's just translate it. It's basically saying as it looks now, this guy is gonna bunch his team together in a pile in a small ship. Let's just translate it. Mada minu kare no nakama tachi o 巻き込まんと小さな船は Umi o yuku. A small boat sails out to sea, trying to involve his friends who have not yet been seen. So on a small boat, he sails out to sea, trying to find, looking for his crew that has not yet been found. Kakushite oenaru tabi wa hajimatta no da. And so a great journey begins, and here we end it where we began, with Luffy's crotch. Yay! One Piece. Shonen Ruhi. Aka. Oh god, his handwriting is terrible. Kaizoku Kashira. Akagami no Shanks. Fuku Kaisho. And Lucky doesn't even have a name. We did it! We finished chapter 1! I'm so tired! 3.5 hours. Japanese studies. Are you guys satisfied? Mansoku da? Mansoku ka? Yarodomo. Mansoku ga? That went pretty well, I would say. Woohoo! We did it! What a nice stream. I had a lot of fun. You guys are great. We should do this. We should do this like every Sunday. I'm gonna put up a poll on my Discord. I'll link my Discord again, and I'm gonna poll whether or not you guys want me to keep reading One Piece, or if you want to switch over to Quintessential Quintuplets or Gotobu no Hanayome. Gotobu no Hanayome is a little bit more difficult, I think, slightly, because we're basically past the really hard part of One Piece. Like, the intro has a lot of difficult stuff going on. But a lot of One Piece is just like screaming and shouting and pretty simple stuff. There's some occasional difficult dialogue. And if you have any ideas on how I should improve things, if I should explain more, or if I should write out all the kanji or what have you, then I'd love to hear. This is the second time we've done this kind of reading on stream. I did a little bit with Toto-kun, but almost none. I think I would like to do this like as a regular thing, or at least every second week. It would be really fun, and it's a very nice way of ending the week. It's a very, very calm way of streaming, I think. So thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. We gotta find someone to raid, so let's go to Twitch, see who's streaming. Rocco is playing Lies of P. Hina Kaeru is playing Call of the Lamb. Oh, my sister's playing Call of the Lamb. There's a lot of people streaming. Mog, Candy Coda. There's so many people streaming, though. Taito is streaming, too. You know, we're gonna raid Mog. He's playing Terraria. Mog is a cool Norwegian guy. He's a T-Rex. Raid Maug. His name is only Maug. That's cool. I should have just named myself Kuku Kaeru. Thank you so much, Sap. And thank you so much again for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. And everyone, thank you so much for dropping by. The raid message is going to be Kaisoku o Ore ni naru. Ore ni... Wait, is that what he says? Hold on, let me look that up again. Kaisoku o ni. Kaisoku o ni. Ore wa naru. Okay, I messed it up. Kaisoku o naru. And then we're gonna have the stonks emote for those of you who have it. Stonks. Kaisoku o ni ore wa naru. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. See you later. Boy. See you probably tomorrow. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow. I'll release the schedule now before I go to bed. Bye, everybody. Bye.